Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to your Super Sunday show live here from Manchester Airport. How are we all doing, ladies and gents? Plenty of people in the chat. Welcome in. Sanchez back on top on the Twitch channel. How are you doing, Sanchez, mate? Gary, Susie and Kelly, Roof, Squirrel, Terry, Drana, Mark, Vicky, Bryant, Paula, Mizam, Deep Blue 80 with a tier 1 for 3 months in a row. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. Liam J as well. Good to see you, Liam, in the chat. The House of J, welcoming to everybody. Deborah Malone. Capham with a tier 1 for 29 months. What a G. How you doing? Welcoming the main man. Fill the chat with 10 out of 10s. Richard P is in the chat. He's well involved. Absolute ledge. Mr. Rich is in the chat. Faye, DG, Devils, Suze, and Ian, Nick Bell, Peter Dunn, Carl, and out to Inverness, Logan Air, and downstairs, ladies and gents, Bosh. Look at this. Ooh, who's upstairs? What's going on? Smitty, how are you doing, mate?
How are you doing, boys? You okay? Exciting day for the channel.
Yeah, big one today. Big one today. I'm gonna start today's show off, guys, by a similar way how we do the charity streams. We are gonna be talking a lot about Fleetlog today. Today is the big day for Fleetlog.
Yes.
Our brand new app. We're gonna get into it. If you're not all about that sort of thing, if you're just here for the planes, as much as we'd love you to stick around, I'd probably recommend that this might not be the show for you today, because we're going to be talking about Fleetlog quite a bit.
Yes.
But we'd love you to stay, and we'd love you to enjoy what we have to offer. And obviously, the aviation is going to be a big part of that. But we spent a lot of time on the app. We want to show you the app today. We're going to be doing some demos. And for anybody who is on Android, you can now go and get the app in the App Store, ladies and gents. And we're going to be talking through that process as well. But first of which, heading out to Dublin. Right now, Max. Jazz, how you doing? Witchy Poo, good to see you. Wayne, great to see you. Craig, welcome in. And Tom and Anne, that's something we've got to do first, Andy. We've got to give a big thank you to Anne. The second half of Tom and Anne.
Yeah.
Or the first half, I don't know. Don't know who the boss is.
Anne's definitely the boss.
But Anne is very kindly, just to let you know, we are driving home. We're not going to crack it now. You know what I mean? But Anne, look at this, chat. Has sent us a very nice gift. Tom brought it over a moment ago. I'll read out what it says on here. It says, congratulations on the launch of Fleetlog. This is for drinking, not smashing on the side of the TAS Tower. From Tom and Anne. And look at that, hey. Woo.
Bottle of champers.
Look at that.
Get in.
How nice is that?
Really kind, that is.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
Thank you very much. We will, you know what? I think we'll crack this when Apple's released.
Yes. Yeah. The second it's out.
Come on, Apple.
Come on, Apple.
Should have a Formula One style one.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Ringway, good to see you in the chat. About 9 million starlings have just landed on the grass in front of me. They're after a bit of chips by the looks of it.
Or is that 6,000 starlings by any chance?
Yeah, looks like it. But so I want to just sort of lead into this and let you guys know we are really, really sorry that Apple is not available today as planned. We're gutted. I know Rich is gutted. Apple came back with a few more hoops to jump through than we anticipated, and of course we need to do that. We want to make sure that they're happy. We want to make sure that everything's as good as it can be.
It's on its way, guys. Don't panic. It's on its way.
We're looking for anyone who's really looking forward to the Apple one. We are looking 1 to 2 weeks, all being well. But we will continuously keep you up to date, and as soon as it's available, we'll let you know. But I'm really sorry, Apple users, to say that unfortunately today you're not going to be able to get your hands on the app. I'm really sorry, but there's nothing we can do about that today. Like I say, 1 to 2 weeks, hopefully, maybe quicker.
Yeah.
We will see. I was working on it with Rich yesterday. Rich has worked on it a lot more than anybody else as well. He's on it. We're doing it as quick as we can. All right. But for anybody who's on Android, ladies and gentlemen, you can now get access to Fleetlog. It is now available on the Android store. and you can go over, you can get signed up, and Fleetlog is our brand new app. And while we've got a bit of a break in the traffic, I'm going to let Mr. Brownie give you guys a very quick heads up on what the app is and, whatever he fancies selling, I suppose.
So Fleetlog, brand new app developed by Airliners Live with the help of the legend that is Rich in the chat. And what it is a app that lets you log planes the fun way, we say. So every aircraft counts. It includes commercial aviation, freighters, military, general aviation. And what it is, it gamifies the act of plane spotting, aircraft spotting in general, right? So if you want to get down, if you're someone who comes down to the airport, maybe get some photos, or you're someone who just likes a bit of plane spotting, or you live near an airport, or you like watching planes that go over your house, whatever, you can get involved. Or if you watch plane spotting live streams like these, you can actually get involved from home as well, because you can play along at home and log planes as you see them on the stream. You might go to another live stream somewhere else in the country or in the world and see the same planes. It keeps track of when you've seen them. For example, if you just pop back onto that real quick, you can see, for example, this, Ryan, that's taken off. I seen this 2 days ago. You can just see there at the bottom of the screen. Lovely picture there by Mr. Terry Edwards. And as you can see, the app is sensational. It's got loads of radials there about like all the different amounts I've seen. Recently reset this app, so we're kind of being a bit more purist, although I'm not being as purist as you. And you can plane or spot however you want. So if you want to be someone who only sees planes in person and logs them in person, you can do that. I think that's what you're doing, Martin.
Yeah.
If you want to be on live streams, I was on watching, Match Show and things like that, where you watch along at home. You can watch streams over in the States and things, different countries, and play along. It's so fun. There's so much more to it as well, and there's so much more to it behind the scenes as well that you guys sadly don't get to see. But this app is taking a monumental effort to create. It looks like not a massive amount on the surface, but the more you dig into it, the more complexity it has. It's great. And we're so proud to have released it just a couple of days ago on Android.
Yeah, so it keeps track of your logs. So all of the aircraft that you see on a particular day are stored in a log, and you can go into your log on the logs page, and you can see that on the 6th there, Andy saw 17 aircraft. He didn't see any special liveries because it wasn't a Friday. And you can see all of the aircraft that he saw on that day. We've designed some lovely tails to go in the app as well. And you can see there overhead as well. So the app automatically tracks if you are plane spotting overhead, and you can keep track of all the aircraft that you saw. If you're not near an airport, it works like that as well. And you can use this app however you feel like, guys. So there are some people who maybe you're watching live streams and you want to log every plane you see on a live stream. That's really cool. We do have some functionality coming where you can separate that as well in a future update, where you can have one set of logs for everything you've seen on a live stream and another set of logs for everything you've seen in person. That update is coming very soon. But for now, they're all stored in your logs. You can collect the fleet as well. So you can go into a particular airline and you can see how you're doing on that airline. You can see the progress broken down by aircraft type. You can see how many aircraft you've seen of that type. So we'll just go into, say, I don't know, one of these that Andy's got. We'll just pick a random. We probably need to pick one that's an actual airline, but we'll go into the airline progress page. And we'll show you guys quickly what you can do. So you can go down, you can just select a random airline, and you can see broken down by aircraft type how you are getting on. And if you go back to the progress page, what makes it really fun is you also get daily challenges. So that's on the achievements tag. And as you can see, those 3 boxes at the top there basically are your daily challenges. They're completely random. They're assigned to you at random. And you only have to complete one of these, one of the 3, to get a day on your daily challenge streak. So as you can see, for the last 3 days, Andy has completed one of his challenges. And we'll go through your daily challenges, Andy. What you got today, mate?
Yep, so first of all, I got Easy 5, which sounds like an easy challenge, to be honest, especially here at Manchester. Spot 5 EasyJet aircraft in a day. You can just tap them and it tells you the information. I've already completed this, The Matrix. That sounds like a cool name, doesn't it? Spot an A320 Neo or 21 Neo. Anyone in the chat get that reference? Let me know. Why is it called The Matrix? And then you got Special Catch. I wonder what that could be. Let's have a look, shall we? So log an aircraft with a special livery. So
yeah, let me check my daily challenges just so you guys can kind of see the variation on that. I'm just going to open up my fleet log today. I'm not doing very well. I've got Hercules Hall, which is definitely not going to happen at Manchester today. Spot a Hercules. I've got to spot a Pilatus. May do that today. I don't know.
That's
and an easy one for me, which should give me a tick on today's street. Spot any A350. But I'm in two minds about how I use my app. I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I don't want to use it for live stream stuff. I think for me, I want to do it when I go Southside, when I go taking my pictures. So I'm going to have a lot less progress than Andy on his. So
yeah, I remember Owen saying he went down to London Heathrow and he was taking pictures of planes. This was during like the beta, closed beta. And he said it was really good for photographers because you could log them as you take the pictures. And then you have a clear log of every single airframe, the regs, information about them. All in a clear list as well.
It's a good alternative to looking like actually through your pictures, isn't it?
Yeah. So the utility to this app is insane. Like it's so good. It goes.
A lot of people mentioned on my Friday show that they're actually going to alternate from paper form to actually log in using the app and stuff like that, rather than actually say like it'd be more easier to log on a phone than they paper form. So yeah, a lot of people on my Friday show mentioned.
Well, that's it. We're trying to get to the point where this is either a digital logbook for people. It's not going to be as in depth as the really hardcore database loggers that people get. That's not what the app is designed to do. Obviously, it does have some nice features, but it's not going to be like your hardcore. Like if you're one of them spotters that really likes to look in depth at everything, maybe this isn't the app. But for you guys who are just a little bit more casual, you want to have a bit of fun with it, that's how you do it. And we are going to switch back to this aircraft in a moment, but we're just going to show you very quickly. If you head over to the App Store, it does say beta at the end of Andy's, but just to let you know, yours won't say that.
Yeah.
That's just because we're in the beta team for the app. But if you just search for it, there it is, Fleet Log, and it'll say Airline is live underneath, and that's the icon. So if you head to your Play Store, you can go ahead and you can download the app straight away. It is a subscription, so you need to head over to fleetlog.app, which is the website, and buy your subscription, and then you can log in to the app. You will get a series of emails. You'll get 3. You will get one email which basically says thank you for your order, a second email which lets you manage your user account, like cancel your subscription if you want to and things like that, and a third email, which is the important one, which will let you set your password. Once you've set your password, you'll be able to log in to the app on the phone, and the password email can take up to 15 minutes to arrive, and it may also go to your spam folder as well, so just double check those things. We're here today. We can help you get set up. We've got loads of mods on it as well, and so far, ladies and gentlemen, we have 165 users on Fleetlog, which is massive, mate. Absolutely massive. Can you get it on a Motorola phone? As long as it's on an Android operating system, you can get the app.
Yeah.
Hamster Fritter gifting a membership there. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that.
The one thing I was going to ask is, say you actually log out or you uninstall the app, when you reinstall it, will all your data still be saved? Or?
Yeah. Everything should still be there. Obviously, if you cancel your subscription, it's been like 8, 9, 10 months.
Yeah.
We don't quite know how long we're going to be storing data yet.
Okay.
We'll let you guys know, but obviously there will come a point in time where your account will probably get deleted if you've left it for a long time. Yep. We will address that at some point. Ian, gifting a membership on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much for that, Ian. And for you guys in the chat, if you've got any questions on Fleetlog, if you've got any specific features you'd like us to show you on the app, get it in the chat and we will address it. So can you select whether you've seen it in person, overhead, or on a stream? So that functionality is coming, Alex, in a future update. At the moment, the app automatically calculates whether you've seen it overhead or you've seen it in person. It doesn't calculate if you've seen it on the stream at the moment. Turkish AC21 in from Istanbul. And Steve, welcome back for 44 months. Thank you very much. But yeah, what we're going to do with regards to the roadmap, we want to let the app settle in, ladies and gents, just for a couple of weeks. We want to let the app settle in, and then once we've done that, we're going to start chatting about the roadmap, letting you vote on features. And there is a thing in our Discord which you can join where you can upvote features as well. So you can go in there, have a look, see what you like the look of, upvote it, and obviously the things with the most upvotes are going to get attention as soon as we can as well.
So you lads have been working on this project, obviously. So what's your two lads' favourite feature on the app so far?
Good question.
Special liveries for me.
Yeah?
I think...
I like the daily challenges, me personally.
Daily challenges are cool, yeah. Knowing what special liveries you need to collect is really cool for me.
Yeah.
And I think the photographer integration as well, which we'll touch on a little bit later.
Yes.
Seeing everybody's pictures in the app is really nice.
Andy?
Likewise, the photos defo, the interface, the way the map works, adds to your logs, it's all so good. Yeah. So, but I'd probably say the challenges.
Yes.
And there's more of those coming as well. I know Rich has been working on plenty more challenges for you guys. We're also making them regional, we were talking about as well. It'll look at your location, and rather than saying catch 5 Ryanairs, it might say catch 5 Spirit Airlines.
Yeah, I've had a few of those. I've had a few of those catch 5 Ryanair. Not difficult.
Kathy, good morning. Good to see you. Lufthansa, A319 heading out to Frankfurt.
Well, like you say, for some people, 5 Ryanairs might be difficult at some airports.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, Suze, likewise, obviously I have a bit of a camera set up here, and it does make me want to get out and get some pictures.
I spoke to Jake yesterday.
Jake, okay.
Was it yesterday or the day before?
Okay.
And he said, Fleetlog has made me want to buy a camera. Can you guys help me with recommendations? Wow. And then he wants to come down and come out with us to the RVP and do some photography. So that sounds really good fun.
Well, that's good.
Sam's brought a camera down today just to get some pictures for Fleetlog as well. So
awesome,
great.
Even if it encourages 20 people to do that, it's done a good job on it,
Yeah.
Get out of it, get out of the house and do more.
We've got a bit of a hype train running on Twitch. I don't quite know how. But thank you very much, Twitch crew, for the support. There is a bit of a hype train rolling there.
Thanks, Twitch.
Andrew says, morning guys, please can you help out the early board or late night? We had that challenge yesterday and a late night couldn't log after 11 p.m. Is it our local time, says Andrew?
I believe so.
I believe so.
Yeah. Yep.
At Tricky Dicky ? I believe it is based on your local time, Andrew. Yeah.
The thing about them challenges are, you might miss out, but it's not the end of the world because you only have to get one per day. So it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, you don't have to complete all 3 to get a tick, guys. You just have to complete 1.
So you go Helvetic, Embraer E190 heading out to Zurich.
Sorry, did I just cover that up for you? And for you guys at home, if you are interested in getting involved, you just need to head to fleetlog.app. You can either click sign up here, or you can scroll down and you can click see plans here as well. Guys, very, very important. This is currently not available for iPhone and iPad. Please do not buy it today if you're on iPhone or iPad, ladies and gents. Very, very important. Okay? If you are on iPhone or iPad, please do not purchase Fleetlog today. Right? We all got that? Because the app is not available yet. If you're on Android, click see plans. You can either sign up for monthly, or you can sign up for a year and get a nice discount on there. You get a month free. And you can also get 15% discount as well for the life of your membership with us on Airliners Live if you're a business class member or above. So as long as you're a member of Airliners Live, you will continue to get 15% discount. There is a code in your perks section on your YouTube which you can use, and I know people have made really good use of that already. So thank you, business class VIPs, for not only getting on board Fleetlog, but I hope you're enjoying your discount as well.
Got this Etihad 777 heading out. Love seeing the 777 at Manchester Airport. It's heading back to Abu Dhabi. It's in that retro scheme as well.
Looks mega, that retro.
Yes. Yeah, they have 2 liveries that they send on the likes of the 777. This is the older scheme. We love it.
ETA for iOS release 1 to 2 weeks at the moment, Alex, but we will keep you up to date.
And in a little bit of a selfish way, it's been quite helpful staggering that launch because it means everyone's not piling on at once. We can kind of deal with the sort of small sort of snag issues we've had.
We had 2 full days of emails the last couple of days.
Yeah.
And when I say full days, I didn't stop answering emails till about 11 o'clock at night. I then got up at 6:30 and started again at 7 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
It's been quite good that we've also not had iOS and Android users at the same time. To be honest, as Andy says, it's kind of just took a little bit of the pressure off us, which is good. Etihad triple on the roll. There we go. Me and Andy were just saying the fleet log emote definitely looks better on dark mode.
It looks 10 out of 10.
It does look so much better there.
Yeah. I had to put a bit of a crude outline on it. And it doesn't look good.
David MC, yes. If you have got an Android device and an Apple device, you can sign up today, use your Android device, and then when Apple releases, you can just log in.
Yep.
So, yeah, you're absolutely fine, mate, to get cracking on that. And Brian... Hey, Brian! Stop swearing, Brian.
No need for that language.
Thank you very much for upgrading to business class. For anyone who's curious about what I'm doing there, I'm basically pressing the wrong button. I'm supposed to press the bing bong button, but if I press the wrong button...
You're not swearing.
It's swearing,
who said that?
So,
no,
Brian, thank you very much for upgrading your membership. You just got access to your discount there, Brian, as well.
Cheers, Brian.
EasyJet, next to land in from Amsterdam. Get it on fleet lock.
Look at that picture.
Morning, Dad. I saw your message this morning, Dad. I'll be honest, Darcy was an absolute nightmare yesterday, so me and Jen just got a bit of a... Well, I went upstairs and had a bath and then got an early night, so I didn't see the football yesterday. Was it good? Not too long until the United friendlies start as well, I don't think.
Mate, there's so much of a direct westerly on Friday. Everything was coming off at the rapid exit.
Was it?
Everything.
Mate, it was windy on
very
Wednesday.
Very seldom anything took this exit here or rolled on.
Yeah,
really strange.
Windy on your show, wasn't it?
Oh, here we go. We might get a wave on this aircraft. A big shout out to Tommy, who's the FO on board.
Hey, nice one, Tom.
Go on,
Get a zoom in on that cockpit there, Smithy. There we go, lovely.
Was on the first departure on 23 right, which was a Logan Air ATR just taken off. As I was just logging that EasyJet A320 coming on in there. Yeah, very good morning to everyone. Welcome to the Sunday show. It's just as well that Matt's over here today, actually, because as you may have seen on the last Sunday, his unit had a bit of an issue during the live show. Actually, the unit itself, his live encoder, is broke, basically.
I broke it.
To be fair...
Yeah, it's not your fault.
Yeah, to be fair, that unit now is getting ancient. Like,
it's well over 4 years old, isn't it?
Yeah, over 4 years old.
It does the job, though, doesn't it? It's crazy,
it does.
Isn't it?
Mate, it's well built.
That unit has been there since the Pterodec days, Matt.
Wow.
So that kind of shows how old it is.
Mate, that unit's got graft
it's been around the world, hasn't it? Probably taken it to the likes of Lanzarote, Amsterdam.
Yeah.
It's been around and in all weathers, storms and whatnot.
It's lived a life, that
and
thing,
and it's still kicking. It's just they've got a small issue with it that should be fixable. We hope.
Yeah, and that just shows you that it's only that minor issue that's gone up in all that time. Sun Express about to touch with the Qatar Dreamliner on the taxi.
Shadow, no, the app won't be free, mate. No, we don't have any plans to make the app free. We've spent thousands of hours on it, mate. You can't provide an app like that for free.
Yep.
And we don't want to completely ruin the experience by just spamming it full of ads. We understand that does leave some people out. We do apologise about that. But the app has to cover its costs. And it has to do well for us as well. We're spending a huge amount of time managing the app, managing the database. As we say, thousands of hours of development. That's going to continue as well. The app needs to make its living.
Yeah, we did a bit of a balance, a bit of a cost benefit analysis, of making sure it would cover its own costs.
It is hard to judge that as well, isn't it? App cost and stuff like that.
I think it's just
subscription cost. Sorry.
I think it's just a bit too niche to be a free product because I don't think it'd ever garner enough viewers to make it worth it. In terms of like
ad views,
spamming adverts, like you said. Yeah,
of course.
But I think it's because it's a paid app.
Yeah,
we don't have to.
And to be just very clear, we're not going to go on about this too much. The pricing of Fleetlog is either the same as or cheaper than other apps doing the same thing. So again, it's either the same as or cheaper than apps doing either the same thing or less than what we offer. Just because it's Airliners Live, guys, I know people like to say, oh, well, Airliners Live, they're grabbing and this, that, the other.
Grifters.
We've put in just as much work. We in the team have put in just as much work as everybody else, so there's no reason why the app shouldn't be charged the same as anybody else. And if you say otherwise, I'm sorry, I think you come in with a bit of a pre-agenda, as they say, towards the channel. So it's the same or cheaper than other places. Just to answer a question I saw in the chat a moment ago as well, where is the data stored? It's saved on your local device, and it's also backed up to the website as well, should you lose your device. When's it coming to the App Store? 1 to 2 weeks. It is available on Android today. And a Sun Express with the 35 sticker on there, just arriving in from Dalaman.
I know you guys don't want to let out too much out of the bag as far as the development goes, but what's been the hardest part of the development of the app?
Apple?
Other than Apple?
I don't know. I think that's one for Rich, I think.
Yeah,
I think from our point of view, just managing the database has been a huge
challenge.
Task. Huge task. There's well over 30,000 aircraft in the database that all need polishing up, tidying up.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's been a big job.
Challenge.
But I don't want to take anything away from Rich, because Rich has done a lot of all of the coding essentially for the app.
Of course. Legend.
Got a Qatar Dreamliner about to line up on 2-3 right for the departure. Heading back to Doha. You can see that on this fleet log as well.
Get it logged.
I know. Let's get it logged, shall we? Live. Gosh, you can see the flight number there as well. The call sign, rather. Qatar 71 November as well. Data about arrival and destination airport as well is coming in the future. A lot of people have been asking about that too.
Yeah, I was.
To be honest, it works fine without, as a plane spotter. But I know it helps a bit, especially when you're looking at further afield. You're wondering what's going to Manchester next. So it's something that will benefit the app, we believe.
The app works all around the world as well, doesn't it, lads?
It
Not
does.
Like, thingy.
So yeah, we had that question quite a few times. You know, it works generally worldwide, although the coverage worldwide isn't as good as something like Flight Radar 24 because we don't have quite the level of ADS-B coverage as they do. So there are parts of the world where you'll get less coverage. So yeah, we just mentioned that.
Oh, Jen's on the app as well.
Yeah.
And she's just logged the Qatar that she must have seen on the screen. She goes, look, it's got your picture on it.
You're famous.
I got a few. You know what? I buzz when I see one of my pictures in there as well.
Yeah.
If you are an aviation photographer, guys, you can get involved. I'm going to talk you through that in a little bit. I don't want to just spam the whole show with Fleet Log. But stick around for a little bit later in the show. I'll tell you how you guys can get your photos into the app, which is really cool. Belju said, should I stay watching the live stream or go back to logging overheads? I think you should chill with us this morning, Belju.
Yeah.
I think you should chill with us.
Yeah, because if you can log overhead, that means you've got better weather than us. So, yeah, you've got to stay.
Yeah, I've seen Belgi's posting in the Discord about he's getting a lot of overheads, and that is a really fun way to do it. Your house has good overheads.
It does,
You like sitting in the garden and watching them.
Thank you, Martin, saying I work in the app world and you simply have to charge for it. I agree. And I think the app's worth it as well, to be completely clear as well. But just to put things into context, ladies and gents, since we launched the app, our database, which again has been custom coded, has flagged up 1,062 database things that need double checking. So we've got a team of volunteers on that, including me and Andy.
Yeah.
You can imagine how long that takes.
Yeah.
But we will do it, guys. You know what I mean? It has to be done. We think it takes about an hour to do 100, don't we?
What a sound.
That was great. Smithy on the camera.
He's getting quite good, isn't he?
All right.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
It's like he's almost here every week.
Still a few amateur
he's there
points.
when we need him.
Yeah.
Is that Silver Aviation on the way out? I think it might be.
Yes, I think it might be that.
Lovely.
Hey, we're doing good, thank you, Darren. Not too bad, mate. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and don't forget, if you've got any questions regarding the app Fleet Log, just fire them away in the chat.
We're missing that one. Who's got a picture of the Silver Aviation PC-12? As you can see, there is a little graphic there which says we're missing that image. We need you guys to submit that. Again, I'll show you through how to do that in a little while.
We've been up close with the Silver Aviation, haven't we, on the PC-24, but never actually been on the PC-12s. We've been on board the Orion's Aviation one that when it came into Barton, that was super cool. PC-12 NGX.
Yeah.
Which is amazing, that inside, wasn't it?
Oh, it's clean.
Just, wow.
Yeah, it's so clean.
I was driving to the fish shop yesterday morning, and as I was coming back over the motorway bridge, Joel in G-Hover flew over the top of me.
Wow,
I was like, "Oh, Joel, it's coming into
been
one."
Been on that.
So that was cool.
You must have been near to us because we were in the the ski slope.
Yeah,
we were in the Weatherspoons there.
Oh yeah, nice.
Lunchtime. Yeah, so you must have seen us. Give us a wave.
Yeah, it was because it was about midday.
Yeah. We flew. We seen him fly past out the window.
Nice. EasyJet out to Malaga.
Good morning, Tony Crystal, Ryan Aerosol, and Melissa as well. Welcome in, everyone.
We get that logged as well. EasyJet A319, EasyJet Europe, of course. Get that added to the log today.
And good morning to Dave White as well, Sammy Littlewood as well, and Pia as well. Good morning.
One of the main things I'm excited for as well is once the app has settled in, ladies and gents, me and Rich and Andy are going to turn our focus to how we can integrate what you guys are up to into the live streams.
Oh, yes.
So when people are completing challenges, or maybe 10 people have completed a daily challenge today, or 50 people have just logged the Emirates A380, we'll be able to bring that into the stream as like a little pop-up, which is going to be really cool. So I'm really looking forward to getting cracking on that. And the long-term plan is to be able to offer that to other live streamers so that they can get their community involved as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. Right now, out to Paphos. And the Silver Aviation looks like it's on its way to Inverness.
It's one of them apps, isn't it, where there's just so many features we can think of that would make it better. Like we could add 100 more features in it.
Just so many, isn't there?
Yeah. And that's why it's important, you folks, to voice your opinion. We've got the Discord, of course, where you guys can upvote your favourite features that are recommended.
And I think Andy and I both speak from the same voice as well when we say huge thanks to all of the beta testers who've been massively involved since the very beginning, getting involved with Fleet Log. So thanks to everyone who's helped out to get the app to where it needs to be today. Oh, God.
Yeah. Lufthansa Airbus A320 coming on in here, just on runway 23 right.
Single ops now,
yeah.
Yes, single ops, yeah.
Morning, Leslie. Welcome in.
Hey, Leslie.
And Simple Life Cliff, there he is in the chat.
Chat, we're at 176 Fleet Log members. Can we hit 200 Fleet Log members during today's show?
That'd be crazy.
That would be a huge achievement. If we also hit 50 gifted memberships on today's show, we'll give a month of Fleet Log away today as well, ladies and gents. So someone can get a month's free Fleet Log on their account if we hit 50 gifted memberships today.
We had me and Martin had a little chat about what would we be really happy with members and things. And of course today we were meant to be launching the we've had penciled in the launch for Android and Apple apps. The Apple version's just postponed by a week or two, we expect, but we were hoping to get 100 users today, and that would have been like, we would have been dancing on the ceilings with that.
Yep. And
we did a soft launch on just one platform, and my gosh, we smashed through 100, didn't we?
Crazy. And it was only the VIPs who got told about it, and they got in straight away.
Yeah. So incredible.
Welcome, Mark and Theo. Silver Aviation. Sounding epic.
They're hard to track them, aren't they, Matt? Because they get up so quick, the PC-12s.
It's the hump on 2-3, right? You just sometimes they rotate before that, or sometimes they rotate after, and you can't tell where they're going to leap off,
Yes.
Michael just saying, is there a way you can have planes that you've flown on in a different colour? That is coming, Michael. It's already...
that's been asked about a few times.
That's already on the roadmap. So, yes, it is coming.
There's so much you could do with this app in the future, There's so much you could utilise out of it.
Yeah.
Loads of options. Loads of options, more headaches.
Yeah. And you can see here, like on this view here, we've got an overhead flying just north of us at the moment. Just flying over Blackburn, and it's heading over to sort of Wakefield there. A Emirates Airbus A380. And you can see the different colours that are being utilised. I love how you can move the map while it's selected.
Yeah.
Blue is selected. All the red ones are planes that we've not logged yet. And green are obviously planes that we've logged.
For a new app, the interface is really smart, because obviously some new apps, pretty basic and stuff. And it was obviously, it's like you said, still like practically the beta stage, but it still looks really smart and sleek on the screen and stuff.
Yeah,
looks neat.
There's loads.
There's not too much on the interface and stuff. It's just what you need there, you know. Really nice.
Are you going to tap some of the aviation bloggers? Yeah, Rob. So as Matt said, we're still in a bit of the beta stage. We're in an open beta now.
Yeah.
Which means that we believe the app is worth what you can pay for it, but we're still adding features. So what we're going to do is, when it's more of a complete stage in a few months, we'll reach out to a couple of aviation video people, live streamers.
Yeah.
Especially when we get the live stream integration going. We'll do that because I think right now it's a little bit in its infancy to be going crazy, but it's definitely worth it for us. Yeah. Have a look at the support, shall we? Let's see what we're... Oh, this iPad doesn't have the little support thing on it. Let me just scroll back a bit. Gosh, a lot of support, actually.
Tons.
We had Carl and Christine's Flying Heavy Metal with a 5 months of premium economy. Thank you so much. Let me hit the... There it is.
There it is.
Says, only 5 months feels like a lot longer. Honestly, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Marcus Smith with a 24 months, 2 years of premium economy, saying, loving the show as always. Thank you. Congratulations on the gold tail, by the way.
Yes.
James Whitaker with a red tail badge there with a 17 months of premium economy, saying, can't wait to see how the channel grows. I know, James, it's channel is going from stride to stride for sure, especially the app as well. I'm curious to see how that gets on. And then Mark Johnson with a 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Mark.
Hey, cheers, Mark.
Appreciate that. And then we had, I think, Mr. Simple Life, Mr. Cliff.
Get in, Cliff.
With a 38 months of first class. Saying I used the analog version of the app this morning at Brisbane Airport, pen and paper, because I'm iOS only.
Oh, no, okay.
Right, old school. I know a lot of people say, like, why do you just use pen and paper? But it's like, obviously this app offers so much more. You've got all the daily summaries, you've got the challenges, you've got the map view, ease of use. Yeah, it's such a useful tool for sure. But yeah, we're looking forward to the iOS release. That shouldn't be too far away.
Yeah, it's going to be good, isn't it? We're looking forward to it.
A lot of our users are on the old Apple devices. I know I did a bit of like Googling and seeing that it's about a 50-50 split these days between the two. But I don't know, in our community, it feels like there's more Apple users. Maybe that's just a bit of confirmation bias. I don't know.
Pia, thank you very much, gifting a membership. Hey, there you go, Andrew. You've just picked up a gifted membership there, mate. Enjoy that.
Have you had time to, you two lads, had time to enjoy creating the app? Have you enjoyed any bits of it, or has it just been too much stress?
No, I'd say so.
Have you learnt a lot?
I think that was, that's the main thing. So it's been such a big project that I think we've kind of not anticipated how big it is.
Yes.
And how much time it would take as well is the biggest thing. It's been enjoyable. It's been really good fun working with Rich as well, because he's kind of helped us. Sometimes it's been really good to just have those meetings with Rich where we can just really focus on, like, right, we got this idea, can we make it work? How do we do it? So that's been really good fun. We've definitely learned a lot about project management as well, because that's something that we had experience of for things like events and things, but for when you're working on an app and you've got people doing loads of different things, we definitely learned a lot on that. I'm not going to lie, the last maybe few days have been a bit stressful. Just keeping on top of getting everybody onboarded properly and fixing things quickly and pushing updates out quickly. And
like you said, replying to emails, keeping people updated in that form and stuff like that.
And we've been on that, as I say, the last 2 days, 3 days, we've been on from sort of 7, 8 o'clock in the morning until about 11 o'clock at night. That isn't sustainable. I'm going to be honest to you guys. Once the app's settled in, we'll be answering support tickets Monday to Friday, and then we have to switch off on the weekend. Obviously, the first few days that we've launched is absolutely fine, but yeah, we can't be working 7 a.m. till 11 p.m. every night, just trying to get the app going. Obviously, we've got Airliners Live to think about as well, making sure the channel's doing what the channel needs to be doing. Coming to the stream with lots of energy as well is really important. So yeah, once Fleet Log's settled in, we'll probably put a notice out which just says support tickets will be answered Monday to Friday.
And it's like I always said to you, you've still got a life on behind everything else.
Exactly. That's the other
Believe
thing.
it or not.
Yeah, we do have to make time for families and just touching grass as well, just going outside and things. But no, it's been good fun though. It has been good fun.
Good.
And it's good to see people using it and enjoying it. I think that's where we kind of get the satisfaction as well.
Makes it worthwhile, eh?
People saying they're enjoying the app and they've seen the first special on the app and stuff like that is really cool.
Yeah, the response has been so positive. People getting involved, people submitting photos, getting in on the Discord there as well. It's been mad.
I think they're just about to remove chocks from the 380 now. Should be pushing back very, very shortly. I think we've got the Scandinavian lineup.
Thank you, Joanna. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you to the moderators over on Fleetlog. I've kind of handpicked a couple of people to help out with the database and things, and I do appreciate that.
We also apparently missed a shout out for Malky as well.
Right.
So
milestone, okay.
Huge thank you, Malky, for the 39 months. Sat here in my purple A350 t-shirt, celebrating another month in this fam. I feel really bad when we miss messages and someone's wrote a really nice message. It says, another month in the fabulous aviation space. Cheers, everybody, for all you do in making this what it is, and never settling for just enough. All the best for the app, too, as well. Keep it minty.
Cheers, Malky.
Keep it minty. Keep it fresh.
Cheers, mate. And Tony as well, thank you very much for the tier 1 on Twitch. 44 months. Wow, I got nervous then.
Really?
I saw Angry Ginge 13 in the Twitch chat. I went, oh my
yeah,
days, here we go.
I seen it on Friday. I was like, really, check, just check. I
had his merch on the other day. Can you imagine? But it's not. It's Angry Ginge 132025. But listen, I love Angry Ginge.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, his performance at Soccer Aid, getting man of the match as well.
He was played really well, didn't he, mate?
Go on, mate. That clearance off the line, I was like screaming at the telly going, go on, James.
Sign him up.
Mate, what a guy. I love watching his streams. Definitely not PG, though. I'm just going to let everybody know.
Yeah.
Out to Oslo, Scandinavian Neo.
Get it logged.
Get it on Fleet Log. Hey up, boss. How you doing? Hey, nice one. One of our moderators has just arrived.
Yeah,
Say hello to Mr. Flying Architect.
Yeah, Mr. ALATC.
Oh, I guess we're getting no ATC today, then, aren't we?
Hasn't brought his scanner.
Half a job, Bob.
What if he's flown down today? He's landed on one of the planes. Who's Ginge? He's a what does he mostly do? Is it just like games?
He's
and
like
stuff?
a game
he's a big gamer, and then like he's branched out into like
his channel's just become like all sorts, hasn't it? Like I'm sure he did a video where he went down to is it Lando Norris's house and did like a training session with Lando Norris.
He went to Rooney and he went to Rooney's birthday party or something. Malky.
Oh my gosh.
20 gifted memberships.
Wow.
That is an absolutely massive amount of support. Mr. Minty Malk giving 20 people in the chat 15% off Fleet Log.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Malky. That is a huge amount of support, mate.
That's really generous. Thanks, mate.
You just picked up one of those gifted memberships. Please get a thank you in the chat to Malky. That is a lot of money, guys. It's real money, as Mr. Stretch would say on Twitch. That is real money. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that.
Coming in from London Heathrow, British Airways service, landing on runway 23 right here at Manchester. Thank you, Mr. Keep it mint, keep it fresh.
Hey, cheers, Duncan. I've just seen your message, mate. We'll definitely have a chat with you about that. Thank you very much.
Great shot there of the Airbus A319. Landing after a short hop up from Heathrow. Was it Heathrow where they figured out the source of that big electrical outage?
Yes, it was. It was down to one of the components in the centre that had a like water in it.
Oh gosh.
And it caused it to fail and then caught fire.
Yeah. That's quite a big one, that. Affected Manchester as well. We had a lot of diversions in from Heathrow. I think we were all packed to the rafters with planes.
As usual, they said that someone had reported this like 7 years ago.
So apparently it got picked up as an advisory on one inspection, and then the second inspection got rearranged.
Yeah.
Postponed was the word I was looking for. And in the time that they postponed it, it failed.
Emirates Airbus A38, I'm just picking it up on the old app at the moment. It's just on the push at the moment. Alpha 6, Echo Uniform Zulu on the reg.
Go on, Alex.
Go on, Alex. Great picture, that. Tell you what, there's some awesome photographers in our community that we're picking up. And people are like, where did you find this person? You know, where did this person come from? Unreal. So, yeah, I've got quite a lot of A380s to collect, but we're getting there. There's quite a few special liveries in Emirates as well. Oh, yeah. No. Not there?
Not there, I think, yeah. Was it? Hey, Ian, welcome in. Yeah, it was raining quite a lot at about 5 o'clock this morning when I woke up. Luckily, it seems to have stopped for now, although we are expecting some rain at some point, I think. In from London Heathrow. British Airways A319. Look at the size of them IE engines on board. Any plans to let you log planes more than once? You can already do that, Rob, yeah.
Yes.
There is just a restriction that I don't think you can log it more than once.
Instantly.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. But if it's like half an hour, you know, even an hour apart, you're fine. Because, for example, this BA, it's coming in, you know, I want to log it coming back out again.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, and you can do that.
Dad's saying it's raining in Whitefield, so that's not too far from us. I wonder if the clouds are heading in your direction, so you're getting what we had an hour or two ago.
Possibly.
What radar do you use? This is really important, actually, guys, and I want to make a bit of an attention thing for this. If you have an ADS-B receiver, if you don't have one, you're not going to know what I'm talking about, but if you do, this is for you. If you can add adsb.fi, I'm going to put it in the chat, to your list of endpoints for the data, please do so. It will help us out massively. So if you've got an ADS-B receiver wherever you are in the world, if you could add adsb.fi to your destinations, we would really appreciate it.
If you know anyone who has one as well, get them to do it.
So, yeah, people who know will know what I'm talking about there. But yeah, the data provider we use for the ADS-B data is adsb.fi.
Emirates just completing the process on the pushback there. You can see they're just handling with the getting everything ready on the nose wheel there, getting the gear pins removed.
Yeah, it's removed a chock there as well from the front, which just stopped the aircraft moving while they're disconnecting.
It's quite a lot of steps to getting this plane up in the air, of course. Got 4 engines to start rather than just 2 on most airliners here at Manchester. Sadly, we'd love to see more quad jets. But the process of moving this aircraft is quite big. Has he got the gear pins? I can't quite see what he's holding.
Yeah, I think he's in there.
Yeah. And what he's going to do is he's going to give that a show to the pilots. The pilots will acknowledge that, usually with a thumbs up or something. And that means the nose gear is now free to be steered by the pilots. You can imagine with an aircraft that size, with that power, they do not want to be steering the aircraft while the tug is connected.
Yeah, Ginge, so United will be flying out from Manchester, yeah. So if there's a 7-4 involved, we will be here to catch it, mate. We will let you know.
EasyJet's Airbus A320 just landing here on Manchester Airport's 23 right.
Oh, Beljuice. That's a very generous donation. The first donation today coming into our Ko-fi page. £25 donation from Beljuice. Thank you very much for that. Very generous donation. And Ko-fi is a great place to send the channel a donation because we get 100% of your donation. If you send a super chat on YouTube, we lose about 30% of that to YouTube's cut.
Thanks so much, Beljuice. Real kind, that.
Legend.
Thank you very, very much for donating over there. And as you can see, you do get a nice message in the chat as well. Thanking you. EasyJet in from Paris. They will have none of that, Brad. We'll have none of that, lad. Mods, keep a close eye on Brad there.
Oh, yeah.
Watch out for Brad. I think he's a City fan.
I was speaking to my dad yesterday. He's super excited about, because he's an Evertonian. And
oh, new stadium.
He's got a new stadium. He's super excited. He thinks he's going to get down to one of the friendlies pre-season.
Oh,
I
yes.
think they're playing one of the Spanish teams. I can't remember who. Maybe someone in the chat will know. Might even be Bilbao, actually.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be funny. But yeah, super excited about that.
Looks great, the new stadium as well, doesn't it?
It looks mega.
Fantastic.
It's mad because, you know, Everton and Liverpool have always had stadiums right next to each other. Like, you can literally just see them next to each other. They're like the two closest stadiums.
Is it St George's Park, straight across? Park, is it?
Goodison Park from Anfield, I think it was, yeah. I don't know, what's the new stadium called, chat? Does it have a name? I wonder. Or is it just the Everton Stadium? I know a lot of stadiums these days have, like, sponsored names, don't they? Like, you got the Etihad, haven't you?
Yes.
The Emirates down south, incidentally.
Hey, Sasha, thanks for the incredible £20 donation coming through on the YouTube page as well. Saying, I hope you're all okay, Matt and Andy. Yeah, we're doing good. Thank you very much, Sasha, for that.
Cheers, Sasha.
Huge donation.
Bell just saying, I'm willing to share my ADSB data, but need hand-holding to achieve it. Okay.
Yes, drop us an email, Beljuice, and we can help you do that. Thank you very much. We will help you with that, no problem at all. And Ian, thank you very much for the 23 months, just 1 month away from that gold tail. Congratulations with the app. It's been a joy to watch you all grow the channel, and community can't wait to see what you do next. What we do next is have some time off. Is what we do next, Ian. Yeah. But if you're looking forward to that as much as we are, yeah. Thank you very much. Do you get to see donations on PayPal, saying Roy? I didn't know we made PayPal donations available, Roy. We would ask you to use the Ko-fi page if you don't mind, but if you have sent a donation in on PayPal, I have not seen it, I'll be honest. Please let me know.
The distance between the two teams is usually about 30 points.
Listen now, we'll have none of this. Who's kicking off here in the chat? Oh, it's David MC. It's a different one. Brad's got his mates in, look. It's just started raining here, yeah, Katie, unfortunately. If you need Ian, good morning. Sorry, Andy.
If you need any kitchen roll, Matt, let us know.
Should be okay.
Ian saying it's his 52nd birthday today. Welcome in, Ian, and a very, very happy birthday.
All the best, Ian.
Happy birthday.
What is the Ko-fi link saying, Stuart? We'll get it in the chat for you, Stuart. Thank you.
Yeah, it's just below. It's just in the description. I'm sure
one of the mods will share it. Yeah. There you go. Keep an eye out for Nightbot, guys. Nightbot provides all the links in the chat. And Pia, thank you very, very much for the very generous donation. Waiting for Apple.
Hey.
As are we, Pia. As are we.
Yeah.
A Majestic Fox returning for a month of business class as well. We also had another donation coming from the Ko-fi page with Lancaster Tell. Mate, your pictures looked class as well.
Yes.
Saying sending you a coffee from Ko-fi with a £10 donation on the Ko-fi page.
Tell looked amazing hanging out of the side of the Lancaster, man. Crazy.
But that's a proper honour, that.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, guys. Sierra Alpha Simon saying, I can definitely confirm it is wet at the RVP.
Give us a wave, Simon.
Simon, give us a wave. Simon, give us a wave. We've also got a 380 on the taxi out, followed by a NetJets aircraft out to a place called Bern. Challenger 350.
Wrexham FC are on the Emirates on the pre-season in
Oh,
Australia.
there he is.
Hey.
Just ran over the field, mate. If he would have slipped then, that'd have been really bad.
He's got his beanie on today, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Middle of summer, got a beanie on.
Can't decide what we're putting on these days.
I know. I think Captain Mark was right. I love the summer, he says. The rain gets warmer.
Yeah. I did look at shorts today. I was like, is it?
No.
Am I going to need it?
Something a bit toasty today,
No,
I think.
definitely not. Especially if you just spent a week in Turkey, it's definitely not short.
Oh, mate, you're probably suffering, aren't you?
So you really feeling the cold, are you, Matt?
To be honest, I say what, I was feeling the warmth when I got back that Friday. That Friday afternoon, it was just so humid, mate. I thought, I'll be fine. I've been fine for the last week in 40 degrees, 39 degrees. Mate, it was really warm on that Friday show when I got back. Really warm. Yeah, really warm, mate. I was surprised.
It's raining down in Silverstone as well. They got the race on today, haven't they?
Yes, of
British
course.
Grand Prix today. Sam will have it on today, I'm sure. I don't know. I mean, they can cancel the race if it gets too heavy, but I don't think it's that bad.
I know one or two people who've gone down to Silverstone for the past couple of days watching the qualifying and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I feel like going to an F1 race would be nice, but I feel like it's just so much better watching it on the TV.
Yeah.
Because when you're there in person, you only see a little tiny bit of the action, don't you?
Yeah.
Hey, Queen Gem. Thank you so much for the Prime membership on the Twitch channel. I appreciate that. Good to see you in the stream.
Yeah, and that Jets did look tiny compared to the Emirates, didn't it? Yeah.
Taking an intersection.
Big Red saying it's raining in the Peak District as well. I think there's a lot of rain all over.
That's probably directly behind where this NetJets is focused as well. This right behind there is probably the Peak.
Yeah.
Does look great on it, that Challenger, in that angle. Sounds great. Love that. And we just had a £10 anonymous donation come through on the Ko-fi page saying a wee donation before I go off on my holes next week. Keep up the excellent streams. Thank you very much for the very kind donation.
Gosh. Fleetlog.
Great holiday.
Fleetlog's reached a new peak of requests. Have you seen that?
No.
So we've been logging, we were tempted to be like, how many people are using the app at once? Maybe we could keep track of that, but it's not really a good way to record it. So we record requests per hour,
That's
which
API
is
requests.
how many people are requesting data from our servers. I think that includes just aircraft, but also photos and information about fleets, achievements, things like that. Today, I think this would be 9 till 10, just gone. We had 44,500 requests in 1 hour. So that's bits of data, independent things. Each one of them has its own size and things, different metrics. 44,000 bits of use, I would call it, to make it simple on our app, which is insane. So, the app's getting properly tested and it's doing well.
Ian says, I'm watching in my hot tub. Mate, what I would give after the last couple of days to have a hot tub. Honestly, mate. I'm reading a book at the moment by the Dalai Lama. And in the first chapter, he was talking about what's the meaning of life. And he goes, it's because you're trying to find happiness. I'm like, just get everybody a hot tub.
Yeah,
honestly.
That's the meaning of life.
If you got a hot tub, you've sussed it, honestly.
Yeah.
Trust me, if you've never been in one.
And a quiet environment as well.
a nice, quiet place with a hot tub, and I promise you, you're going to be 10 out of 10.
Yeah. That's what a therapist should just do.
That's why Ian's such a sound guy all the time.
350 about such?
From Orlando. Thank you, David. Thank you, David.
That was incredible. Great landing there from the Virgin Airbus A350. Gorgeous airliner. Arguably one of the nicest looking planes just here at Manchester.
Mate, did you see that video from Aviation Dan about Kuwait Airlines?
No.
Oh my god, give it a watch. He basically the crew called the police on him because he was doing a review in his first class seat that he paid for.
I see that. Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah,
and basically, long story short, the president of Kuwait Airlines has basically emailed him apologising, saying that it's just totally ridiculous. The staff shouldn't have done that.
Is that non-stop Dan, is it, or someone else?
Aviation Dan, yeah.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
He's the reviewer.
Yeah, I'll have a look. We'll have a look.
350 vacates. We got the A380 now lining up off for the return leg to Dubai in the Middle East.
This is going to be great, Matt. Grab a recording of this.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's non-stop, Dan, is it?
Yeah. Give that the beans.
Did you hear that? He was giving that a rev, wasn't he?
That was incredible.
Wow. Sheesh. Get it on fleet log, bosh.
That sounded insane.
Mate, that sounded great, didn't it?
Something about when we've got brief showers and stuff, isn't there, about them departures.
Chat. Neras is in the stream. You have to give that a 10 out of 10. I know it's raining, mate. Do one, you know what I mean?
We know.
Sending us your rain again. Whatever.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hey, good to see you, Neras, mate. Good to see you, brother.
Legend.
And Stuart, with a £30 donation on the Ko-fi page.
Wow.
Huge donation. Thank you, Stuart. Saying, great work, team. Excellent stream. Best I have seen, and keep watching. Stuart.
Hey, wow, Stuart.
It's great to have you with us, and thanks for the very generous donation.
Great
hey, Neras, we've got an app for you here, mate, that when you see a plane fly over in your belly boat, you can spot it on the little app and keep track of the ones you've seen. I know you love planes. You tell me all the time.
Yes.
So get yourself involved on the old fleet. You know what, mate? I'll send you a free account.
Surprised he's not signed up already, to be honest.
To be honest, me too. I'm actually a little bit disappointed.
Maybe he has.
Ryanair about such.
Yeah, 737-800 under the Malta Air subsidiary.
We will be sending Neras a cheeky raid a little bit later on. I think he's planning to go fishing later on today. And 100% I will be tuning in when I get home. Looking forward to that.
Tell you what, the runway's been dried out a bit there, hasn't it?
Just a little bit, yeah. Ryanair's normally produce the goods, but A380 must have relinquished a lot of moisture from the runway.
Yes. How to dry a runway. 2 big or 4 big hair dryers. Also had the Virgin as well. Doing bits.
Stuart. Yes, thank you, mate. Stuart has been submitting to our photo database, and he's submitted some really high-quality photos and lots of them as well. So thank you so much for that, Stuart. I'm going to take a second, chat, while we've got no heavies, to just quickly show you about the photo database.
There he is.
Can I do that? We've got one of Stuart's pictures here as well. Nice one, Stu.
Yeah, your photos are unreal. Thank you. He's so consistent, though. He gets loads of really well-framed pictures of loads of different airframes. It's very respectable.
So as you can see, ladies and gents, you can submit photos on our website Core. So if you go to fleetlog.app and you click Core, you can actually, this is an admin view. So as you can see, Stuart gave us loads of pictures. We still need to go through and review all those.
Yeah.
But what you can do, ladies and gents, is if you're an aviation photographer, you can click submit a photo. And if you put the registration in, so what's this aircraft here that's on the way out around Smith?
It is, give me a second. 9 Hotel VUT. Victor Uniform Tango.
And as you can see, when you put that information in, it automatically populates, of course. It's in the default livery as well. You can choose where your watermark goes. And then you... Oh, by the way, Rich, we need to replace these images because they've got my watermark on them and they shouldn't. You choose where the watermark goes. You need to upload the image without a watermark, so ignore my demo pictures here. Choose the file. They need to be in 16:9 ratio so that they work nicely on the app, and no larger than 2 meg. I know that's quite small, but trust me, with the size of the picture on the app, it's absolutely fine.
What are your requirements with regard to quality, lads? What's the
I'm going to pull them up,
thinking?
Smithy. That's great. That let me pull them up. And once you submit a photo, guys, they'll be approved by one of our moderators if they meet the standards. And what I've asked Rich to implement when he gets some time is we're going to be adding approved users as well. So if, like Stuart, you constantly submit really high quality pictures, you're going to be on an auto submission so that we don't even have to approve your images anymore. You're just going to get access.
Oh, yes.
Because we trust that you're uploading good pictures. And obviously, I'm just going to grab the photo requirements. I can find where they are.
I've got them already.
Have you got them?
Where do you want them?
Just wherever I can see them.
Have you got a dev chat?
Oh, actually, you put them in announcements, didn't you? Here we go.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm just going to rattle through these really quickly, chat. So if you want to submit photos to our database, we ask that you use a camera, of course. We don't accept phone pictures. The images must be sharp and clear, of course. Proper lighting, good exposure. Daytime or well-lit photography is preferred. We don't want underexposed images because these are being displayed to our users. Try and reduce the noise as well. We want minimal image noise, and we also want to make sure there's no big sensor spots and stuff like that on the images. Well composed with the aircraft filling the frame. Aircraft livery must be clearly identifiable, and ideally the aircraft registration should be visible, either on the landing gear doors, the nose or the tail. And we want to avoid direct front or direct rear shots of the aircraft, although we can have sort of line-up angle shots. They're absolutely fine. Photos should represent the current variation of the aircraft, so the current livery. Don't upload old pictures, please. And basically just level your horizon. You know, all the usual stuff. We don't want excess post-processing either, so like really vivid images and stuff like that. So yeah, all aircraft must be current. Submissions need to be your own original photos. You cannot upload pictures that you don't own. And ensure that the livery field matches the livery in the picture as well. If the livery doesn't exist, drop us an email before you upload the picture, please. And please don't include personal watermarks or logos on the pictures that you upload. To be clear, you retain all of the copyright for your images. You just allow us to display those images to our users and share those images on social media as well.
Is there a limit to how many photos you can upload at one time? Or?
No.
No, the only limit really is you can't upload more than one picture of one particular plane.
Yeah, okay. So we ask that you only upload your best picture of one plane.
Okay.
That's just to not overwhelm us there.
Yeah.
And in terms of the technical specifications, we ask that your image are 16:9 ratio, which is 1920 by 1080. A maximum file size of 2 megabytes. Trust me, guys, that's more than enough. And we require them in JPEG format. So there you go, quite a long list there, but we will make it. It's in the announcement thread on the Discord.
Yep.
And you can get submitting images straight away. You do need an active Fleetlog subscription to submit images, so please sign up for a membership at fleetlog.app, and you can then start contributing to our database. And the cool thing is, you should see your pictures showing with your name underneath to people in the app. How it works, if we've got one picture that's been submitted by multiple users, it picks a picture at random and then if you click it again, it picks another picture at random. So you guys will get plenty of chances to get your image displayed to people as well.
Be like this guy who submitted this picture here. So
So
you can see there your attribution, your name goes right below the picture there. Likewise, if I minimize this, it'll be just below the picture there, so everyone can see who you are that's uploaded the picture, and nice clear picture there. So very, very nice.
Got some awesome pictures uploaded already, haven't we? Really nice
Really
stuff.
good pictures.
Really good stuff.
Yeah, I think we have over 1,100 pictures in the database now.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, the Apple, the store isn't, the app is not available on the Apple App Store yet. We're about 1 to 2 weeks away from Apple, but if you are on Android, you can get the app today. You can get access today. You need to head to fleetlog.app and process your subscription first.
What do you mean, Stuart? It says, question, what happens if the picture is already approved?
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that a bit?
Neras, no worries, mate. I look forward to watching you stream later, and good luck on the old fishing. Thanks for stopping in, appreciate it.
Best of luck.
Why don't you use an AI workflow to check and accept photos? It's something we could look at, Helipilot. We've just not had time to implement anything like that at the moment. We could do it in an AI workflow for the database.
Yeah, I think photos are always going to be manually assessed because there's so many factors, like things like making sure the picture's sharp, not over sharpened, not noisy, not over denoise, like all these things. And to be fair, all the photos we've had submitted so far have been really good. It's quite rare we decline one with the photographers we have. And I think having them stricter limitations of resolution, file size, means that people are a bit meticulous about uploading pictures. People aren't just uploading photos from their phone and stuff. And so it naturally does create good pictures. So we find that most of them do get approved as a result.
I just saw a message that I was going to read out. It's disappeared. Mick, no worries. Going to wait for the Android version. That's great. Chat, we have 191 members on Fleetlog. We are 9 away from 200.
That's mental.
That is mental.
And we are at 28 gifted memberships. If we hit 50 gifted memberships today, we will be giving away a month of Fleetlog as well.
Sort of sunny Blackpool, according to Mr.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was Venkman's message saying he's going to head off to bed, but thanks for the show. Venkman, thank you for watching.
Take care, Venkman.
Cheers, Venkman. Got an EasyJet A320 on the taxi out as well. We're turning off to Munich.
Clouds up.
And let's have a look further afield what heavies we've got coming in today. We do have the Emirates A380, of course, expected. Usually around midday. Today it is looking like it's coming in a little bit early, right? But get your fleet logs ready because the Emirates A380 that's coming in today in an hour and 20 is in the Wimbledon special.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's good timing, isn't it?
Yeah, so we can test out the login of a special livery. I wonder if I can find that on Fleetlog now. Give me a second. So what is it? Alpha 6 Echo Oscar Echo.
I'm just asking what's the I know you're already in touch, but what's the thingy time limit roughly for a reply on the emails?
As in people who've submitted support
just been
tickets.
Support and stuff.
Please just be patient is all I can ask you to do. Obviously we can't reply to them whilst we're live streaming. We'll try and get round to some this afternoon, but as I say, we've been on it from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. for the last 3 nights.
Don't think you've been forgotten, everyone. Don't think
3 full days. We're working through them, guys. If you can give us till the end of the day on Monday, if you've sent in a support ticket today, I'd really appreciate it because, yeah, we do have to switch off at some point, folks. We really do.
Looks like this EasyJet's going to get straight out.
You can see there, they've got the special livery tag there, Wimbledon official partner livery there. That's a nice photo, isn't it? Coming on in, this is the Emirates A380, currently cruising up at 41,000 feet and just over Germany at the moment, so that'll be coming in soon.
Yeah, Stuart, bear in mind there's 46 images that still need approving, so the chances are if one of your images isn't showing, it's in that, mate. I'll be honest, you've submitted a lot more pictures than we were expecting, which is fantastic, but it does take us time to get through them all and approve them, so just bear with us on that, mate, please.
I can give you an hand on that. Can probably.
Yeah, nice, man. That'd be excellent, actually.
The sky's looking pretty grim, it is, isn't it?
Looking ominous. That towards the east there.
Yeah, there's lots of different contrasting clouds, isn't there, above?
Yeah.
And the W actually sent in a £10 Ko-fi donation. Thank you very much, Andy.
Yes, thanks, Andy.
I got the 12-month sub on the app this morning, and I'm well impressed. I really appreciate that, Andy, and that's that shows a lot of faith in the app as well.
Yes,
so I think we've had about 16 or 17 people sign up for a year.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Which really does show a lot of trust in the app. So thank you, everybody, for doing that. Matt, great to see you. How are you doing,
Hey,
Matt? Good to see you, pal. Would we get a notification that the photo has been disapproved or approved? You don't get a notification if it's been approved. You do get an email if it gets disapproved with a reason why.
These conditions bring out something special about the audio of the aviation. Bit of bismetal taxi.
Hey.
Aircraft in shot is a Luminaire Cessna Citation. This aircraft's heading out to Venice. We also have an EasyJet A319 coming in on finals now from Belfast.
Smithy?
Yeah?
You got a sarnie?
Oh, mate. Over a bacon and egg, that'd be perfect.
All right, mate.
Thank you.
You got a coffee as well?
I'll have a cappuccino if you put my arm up my back. Yeah.
All right, got it.
Yep, this EasyJet coming in from Belfast, short hop over the Irish Sea, around 30-35 minutes.
You're on Apple, aren't you, Matt, at the minute?
I'm on Apple, I'm waiting. I'm still like using the beta and stuff to...
Keo saying, I think the approval process can be automated with an AI model. Listen, if you guys on Twitch want to join the Discord, the Fleetlog Discord, jump in, guys. If you guys have got some ideas, I'd love to chat to you.
Bit of a float from the EasyJet, but getting it down right on the money.
Yeah, settling it down nicely there.
Must be a good feeling when you get it right on that hump there.
Yeah. Chat. We're 6 away from 200. Oh my day. We didn't expect that. We were hoping for 100 today with Apple and Android. This is just Android.
Wow.
You guys are insane.
Just the start as well, you know? Thanks a lot, everyone. Thank you so much.
Cat Gregory, yes, the app is available now on Android. Go and get it downloaded. Just search for Fleetlog, and it'll say Airliners live underneath it. That's a proud day for us, that. That's a proud day, that.
I've been with the channel a long time, and I just love how we just don't stand still, you know?
Yeah.
Love how we just, like you say, anyone can just rock up with a camera and film for a couple of days a week, but I just love how the channel is just branching out into different things.
We're always just trying things, man. Like, that's the fun of it, isn't it?
That's it. That's what it's all about.
Listen, you're your own boss. You can do what you want. If you want to try something, try something. You never know if it's going to work unless you try it, are you?
Absolutely.
And I think we're just fortunate in the case that, you know, we've built up a really positive community and an organic positive community as well.
Yeah.
And that kind of just allows us to have a great team behind us at the same time.
Yeah.
So it just makes jobs like this just a little bit more achievable.
And like I say, a lot of support from the community as well in moments like this as well. So
yeah. Ernie, thank you so much using your Prime on the Twitch channel. Twitch group popping off at the moment.
Thanks a lot, Ernie.
Great to see you, Ernie. Thanks for using your Prime. 148 members on Twitch. You guys are really helping us out at the minute. Thank you.
Oh, that's fantastic. Maybe these biz jets are getting out of here early.
Oh, Brian, just about to cook a full Scottish breakfast.
Wow, yes.
Brian, you know where it's at, mate. You know what? I've not had a decent fry-up for ages. I might do a fry-up tonight for me tea.
Yeah.
Do you like having a fry-up for your tea, Matt, sometimes?
Yeah, it's got to be done sometimes, hasn't it?
Better
in winter. I've got to say, it's nice and better in winter, you know, when you've had a cold day at work.
Yeah.
And,
get the old beans and scrambled eggs, sausage, bacon, black pudding, ash brown.
Like one of them days where you've been over south side, it's rained most of the day.
Hey, I've been for a run for the last 2 days.
All right.
I can have a fry-up tonight.
Hey,
I've earned it, you know what I mean?
Like when you've been on a damp, dreary day over south side, no better than getting home, throwing your beans on, get some spam on the go.
I have done push-ups the last 3 days as well.
What?
Mate, I'm going to be hench by next week.
Mate, UFC in a month.
Yeah? Knock you out. Lufthansa next to land from Frankfurt. Oh, nice, David. I grabbed the app yesterday morning. I've logged 20-odd aircraft from my kitchen window.
Yes.
Go on.
Great stuff. Great touchdown.
When I did so I've not ran for a good few months. I was getting into me running, and then I kind of fell out of it.
And you got a dog.
Yeah, and I said to Jen, I just need to go out and get some fresh air, because it'd been one of them days where we've been on tickets all day. I was like, I need to just go out for a bit.
Yeah.
And fair play to Jen. She was like, no worries, I'll stay here with the dog. You just go out, because it's good for me mentally.
Clear your mind, yeah, of course.
It's really
absolutely,
good for me mental health.
Absolutely.
So Jen stayed at home. I said, right, I'm going to go for a wander around the clough near mine. And I got halfway down the road. I was like, you know what? I've not ran for ages. And I had my shorts on. I was like, I'll just do a quick jog.
Like doing a bit.
Do a quick jog. So I did a jog around the park, and about halfway round, I'm not joking, I was like, why are you doing this? I remembered, like, right, this is why you stopped running in the first place. Your belly is not designed for this run. Well, to be honest, I pushed through it.
You've been for a jog, you feel so much better though, don't you?
Well, that's it. It gets rid of a lot of stress.
Yeah.
And I went again yesterday, did another run yesterday.
Yeah.
And even just a day later, it felt a lot easier.
Mate, just walking with a dog for me. You know, just walking, going, taking the dog out in the morning. Just a good start to the day, you know, fresh air.
Mate, that's why I've been on a bit of a bender like last few days, because we just can't get out with the dog. She's in at the minute because of the operation she's had. So I'm just saying to Jen, like, we have to get out somehow. Do you know what I mean?
Even if you just go out for like half an hour, you know, just for a quick wander.
We ended up just putting her in the car, driving her literally to a field, and just on the lead, just letting her have a sniff in the field, just so that we were out more than her, really.
Out of action for 6 weeks, isn't she?
Well, she's got a cone on for another 6 days or so.
Oh, mate.
She hates it, mate.
Cone of shame.
Yesterday, I'm not joking, Matt, we struggled a bit with her yesterday, I'm not going to lie.
Hey.
She really was just getting so irritated by it. But we took her out, she did all right after, and then this morning she was just buzzing to see us again. But yeah, looking forward to when she can get us sorted.
All be worth it in the end.
Yeah.
Tap Air Portugal in from Lisbon. I loved it, taxis.
There were a few life choices being questioned yesterday afternoon, I'm not going to lie. Like, you're in that conundrum, like, I love this dog, but why did we get a dog?
Think of all the stress, and then you just look at your dog as it's on its back asking for a scratch.
Well, she was yeah, after we took her out and stuff. Like, to be fair, we kind of get why she's getting so irritated.
Yeah, of course.
She just wants to be out.
Her age, she's a pup, and she just wants to be.
And she doesn't understand that she's had an operation.
You made a good point as well, Matt. It's the breed of her as well. The breed of her is like...
It's not like a human where, like, you know that you've had something done to your leg and you have to rest it. With her, she's like, well, my leg feels okay, I want to run.
Yeah.
And then we're getting her saying, no, don't run. And then she just gets really irritated, like, why not let me run? Do you know what I mean? It's just that battle with her.
I think it'll all be with it.
What about the new Red Arrows jets being assembled and tested at Prestwick for the future? What have they gone with, Brian? I saw a news article saying they're getting new jets,
it,
but they didn't say what the new jets were, and I was like, well, that's kind of important information, isn't it?
I did see something about it, but I didn't have chance to read it all, to be honest.
Hey, and fair play to Jen as well. She's taking the brunt of this with Darcy. Like, I'm going into the office and working on the app, and then getting out for a walk, getting out for a run, coming streaming. But yeah, Jen is literally at home with her all the time.
Oh. Get in there, Jen. What a woman. EasyJet on finals here from Basel. Touching down after 1 hour and 30 minutes of flight.
Have you thought about getting a dog buggy so you and Jen can go for a walk? I'm not going to lie, Tina. I genuinely think that's a really good idea.
Yeah, I like where I work, I have the shutter door open. And there's always a couple. There's a couple there. They've got 3 like basset hounds.
Yeah.
And one of them's like got a proper bad hernia and stuff.
Okay.
And while the other 2 dogs are just wandering around, this one's just in a pram.
Well, this is the thing. Like, there's a lady on our street who's got a couple of pugs, and one of them had an operation. She was taking it round in a little buggy.
Right.
And I don't think it's a bad idea, because I think me and Jen were struggling yesterday that we've not been able to get out the house. Yeah. So I think I might look at one of those, I think, and just get it ordered.
No shame in it.
At the end of the day, you know, she'd be walking with us if she could, but the vets have specifically told us she cannot be doing a lot of exercise. So I think I might just get one of those. Like,
do it, mate. You won't regret it, I don't think. Yeah, so while the other 2 dogs are walking around, buzzing about, he's just sat there in a pram chilling. Thank you very much. EasyJet vacates, and the next aircraft to touch down is going to be a Pegasus in the form of a A321neo coming in from Istanbul. This aircraft's coming in following 3 hours and 40 minutes of flight time. Journey from Istanbul, 1,475 miles. Bit of ribbonage. Looks like the Pegasus is going to make the rapid exit without an issue.
Right, I've texted Jen. I've said get one ordered that'll come tomorrow.
Oh yes, good idea,
we can
mate.
Get out with it tomorrow. Then
good idea, that, mate. Honest, you won't regret that.
It'll end up in the garage after a week when she starts to get better. It will, but the thing is, Dad, she's got this operation, then she might need another operation, and then when she's 18 months old, she's got to get spayed, which is another operation. So it's going to be used all of those times. So if it means me and Jen can get out of the house, I'm not bothered. I can't sit in the house all day, every day anymore. So that's the other thing. She's going to have to get spayed when she's 18 months or just a bit older, whatever.
Might actually get a dog soon.
Mate, you're having a kid, that's enough, trust me. It's like having another kid. That's Martin.
Yeah. Pegasus A321 Neo taxiing in here, just coming off runway 23 right.
Then we've got this EasyJet lined up for Alicante.
I think Alicante is currently the most popular route for flyers out of Manchester. Down in Costa del Sol.
Yes to both questions, Steve. Arhead. Yes and yes.
Great departure there. Good lighting today as well to get some photos, videos. Enjoy the aviation action here at the Runway Visitor Park, the home of Airliners Live, of course. We have got Mac Cam's unit offline at the moment as well, just undergoing some repairs, but hopefully I'll be back up and running for next week. Which means we'll have him back up on wherever he is next weekend.
Wherever you stick me.
Yes.
Mate, the RVP have excelled on this sandwich today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I'm just starving or what, but
Winning, yeah.
this sound says got to.
Going in clutch. You have a 2E737 just lining up on the runway at the moment. Golf Tango Alpha Whiskey India on the reg. 737-800. NG.
Wait there, Tui. Just have to have a bite. This. Wait.
Yeah, well.
He's waiting for you, don't worry.
Let him know on the old ATC. The standby for departure. Matt's just having a bite of his sandwich.
Yeah. Hold the traffic.
Yep.
See how many users Fleet Log is on now, shall we? I know we're getting close to that 200 mark.
2 away.
Just shy.
Chat.
100.
Can I show this, please? I think I can't.
198 we're on.
That's crackers.
There's nothing on here I can't.
Not really, no. 198.
Look at that, chat. Look at that. Oh, my days.
198.
This is refreshing live as well, by the way.
Yep. 2 members away from 200.
Wow.
The app is only available on Android at the moment, sadly, but iOS should be a week or 2 away.
No, almost 8,000 there. Tracked already. Wow.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Hey! Wow. Simple Life Cliff.
Go on.
Mr. Cliff. Thank you, dude, for the 10 Airliners Live gifted memberships there. Setting off the confetti on the screen there.
Thank you very much.
Let's get that mega bongs in the chat. Thank you.
You're showing twice. Look at that. You got it twice.
Go on then. Might as well.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate that.
Everybody who's just received one of those gifted memberships has just got 15% off Fleet Log. Chat. 199.
199 members. Who's going to be number 200?
That's insane.
Thank you, folks. Like me and Martin said earlier, 100 we would have been dancing on the ceiling with 100 on both platforms. We've only got about half the potential.
I'm kind of hoping it ticks over whilst on screen. Come on.
Come on.
Not while I'm taking a swig of my coffee, please.
Go on. Go on. Who's signing up?
Next to go, looks like a TUI on the move. 737-800 that was holding earlier. Waiting for Matt to have a bite of his food.
Got 2 bites in.
That's 2 bites in.
Hey! Go on.
200 members.
Get in.
Go on, ladies and gents. Thank you, everybody. 200 members on Fleet Log. Wow.
Incredible. Thank you so much, everybody.
That's massive. 201. 201.
Wow.
Thank you, everybody. Let's get some celebrations in the chat. That's a big achievement. Really cool.
Thank you.
LH Virtual, thanks for the tier 1 on Twitch. Appreciate you, mate. Welcome in. And Helipilot getting us to 150 on the Twitch channel as well. Thank you, guys.
Rather than the celebration emote, spam the Fleet Log emote.
Yes.
Just get it spammed. Insane.
Loving it.
No, Stuart, the web page isn't going to have any of the app features. No, it's going to be just in the app.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a native app, so the app that you download is literally an app. I know we did consider doing what you call a web app, which is where it's just a website that you open on your phone, but it's well more beneficial on the mobile devices to have an app, a native app. It gives us so many more benefits and things. So we're loving it. What on earth?
What is going on? Popping off.
Matt, I was muted, man. Hear me signing.
He knew who he was.
Mate.
Wow. Look at that chat. Look at the state of that.
Wow, that's incredible, man.
50. Mate, you're crazy, man.
Thank you, dude.
You're crazy.
It's insane, that guy.
50 gifted memberships on the channel. Guys, 50 people. That is a huge donation. An amazing donation. Matt, thank you. So I don't even know how to say thank you to that.
I know.
I really don't. Like that helps the channel a lot. It'll go towards development costs of the app. Thank you very, very much, Matt. I don't know what else to say, mate.
Thank you so much, Matt.
Thank you very, very much.
Really appreciate it.
That is insane.
Make sure we get some thank yous in the chat. Thanks to everybody who's gifted today as well. Amazing support. Absolutely amazing support.
I think that might just put us over the 50.
I think we're just over the giveaway, guys. I think.
Just a little bit, I think.
That puts us to 82 brand new members. I think they're still flying through.
Yeah, Duncan, the F1 race today at Silverstone's going to be wetting it. I seen someone in the chat really random. I just remembered someone asked, do you think Riyadh Air will come to Manchester? Possibly, because Saudi don't fly to Riyadh from Manchester anymore, do they?
No, just Jeddah.
Just Jeddah, yeah. So that could be a possible route.
Hey, and Craig, thank you very much for the very generous 5 gifted memberships on the channel.
Thanks,
Good
Craig.
to see you, Craig. Thank you so much for that. And Burbs on the Twitch channel as well, returning for 16 months of support. Welcome back, Burbs. Good to see you. Thanks again. Thanks again, Max. Thank you very, very much.
Oh, so this blue on the KLM
looks nice, doesn't it?
Of course, it vacates there when Matt's up on the camera.
Of course.
He's a lucky charm. That Friday effect. I'm going to get it logged in.
Yes. I've noticed sending more of the newer end of the fleet over to Manchester as well now.
Exclamation mark wow in the chat for all the support. If you want to be entered in for a month's free Fleet Log account.
That is a gorgeous airframe, that. There's always this effect of, like, when you get an aircraft like 737 and then you upgrade it to the 21neo, there's always a head turner. You can see I've got it here on Fleet Log as well. Let's give it a log, shall we? Yeah, boosh. There you go, collecting all of the Airbus A321neos in the fleet as well. Getting there. Quite a ways to go. Exclamation mark, wow. No spaces, all lowercase is fine. And don't put it too many times, just put it once. It's only 1 entry per person anyway, so putting it twice won't help. It might get you removed for spam. And I don't have to do any shipping info because, of course, it works worldwide. So no matter what country you're in, you can enter. And we can get you on as soon as possible. If you're on an Android device, bonus as well, because you can get on straight away. We'll just ask you to get in touch via email so we can sign you up. and you can enjoy a month free of Fleetlog. See how many planes you can get in that month, or you can continue your month as well. What we'll do is we'll sort you out with a little discount code that you can put in that will give you the free month. Yeah, head on over to YouTube. YouTube only is on. If you're on Twitch, you've got time to head on over to YouTube, get in the chat. We've got a few moments till we do the giveaway, so no rush there.
Gil's saying he feels a bit lost this morning. He's got no Sunday roast to cook. What are you having today, mate?
Oh, I mean, you can do us one if you want.
Yeah. You're up for something to do, yeah?
Yeah.
Bit of beef will do.
I'm out here, you know. I don't know what we're doing. We've got a few things in the old kitchen, I think.
I just got a cheaper beef joint last week from Tesco's.
Yeah.
Mate, come out so nice. Did it medium rare. Mate, wow.
We
really,
had,
really enjoyed it.
In Birchwood, where I live, we had the Aldi reopen. It's been closed since... Gosh, anyone in Birchwood know? It's been closed for like 6 months, 7 months. So I've really like not been going. And obviously we go to the one by the office and stuff sometimes for little bits. But man, Aldi's fell off. I remember Aldi used to be like king. It used to be like really good prices, really good quality. I don't know, like since going back, I feel like it's fell off. And the
meat's okay, but the prices have shot up.
The prices are insane for what Aldi used to be like the cheapest, didn't it? Like,
yep.
It's
they've
either that
got
or
popular and put the prices up. That's
it's either that or the other ones have brought themselves in line with Aldi now, so it's not, there's not much, like you say, options.
We find ourselves going to Asda these days, like, and Asda used to be the one that was like the cheaper quality but not great prices. Now I feel like it's the opposite way around. It's like Asda quality is good, and I feel like that's cheaper than Aldi. It's been turned on its head. We sadly don't really have any like Tesco's or Morrison's or anything around us. I quite like them. Especially Moz's, a good old Moz's.
Yeah.
But a Moz's Cafe. The Birchwood one is massive now. It is, isn't it? They've like tripled the size. But it's not got any new stuff in it. It's just the same stock. It's just a bigger store. More middle aisles. That's all, really. I thought it'd be like a Costco of Aldi's or something. I thought it'd be incredible.
Vicky said she spent 102 quid in the M&S food hall the other day. Yeah, she only got a loaf of bread and a box of salad.
Coming in, the Virgin Atlantic Airbus A350 1000 GV Fearless Lady touching down. Great shots there. Then Rolls-Royce Trent XWB engines. Gorgeous. British engineering on display. You've also got the British wings as well. Made in North Wales.
Wow, we're going to get a head-on shot here.
Oh, here we go.
Matt knows. And we do have Captain Chris with Virgin Atlantic due out at 11:15, heading out to Orlando.
Hey, nice.
We're keeping an eye open for that.
What a legend.
Hey, that guy's always so active on his socials and stuff, isn't he? I don't know how he finds time.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Honestly. Crazy.
Thanks for the update there, Suze, on that.
Cheers, Suze.
Well, let's give it a little look there. Look at that, collecting all my Airbus A350s with Virgin.
Hey, chill out. You'll have them done by the end of the day.
5 out of 12. Just shows how many you see at Manchester, isn't it? All the different ones.
Yeah.
I know at Manchester they were going to have more more A350s based here, but I think they're a bit limited on space. So we do see some of the repositioning and things to the likes of Edinburgh and London Heathrow. But yeah, that's cool.
Moonless Josh, thank you very much for your Prime membership on the Twitch channel. Welcome in.
Wow, Joanna saying Captain Crunch took them to Orlando last year. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Bet that would have been weird. I've always thought, imagine having Captain Mark as your pilot. Like you sit down on the airliner and it's Captain Mark's voice
comes over the thing. Hold on, I know you.
Yeah, what's he doing? Is this a Pilot Explains all of a sudden? Welcome back to Pilot Explains.
Hey, it's great to have you all in the stream, though. Welcome to the Super Sunday show live on Airliners Live. About 2,800 viewers watching at the moment. Great to have you all with us.
Hey.
And thank you all for tuning in. AS Studios, thank you very much for the Premium Economy membership. A brand new VIP. You know what to do, guys. Get some waves in the chat. A brand new VIP. And Brody, welcome back. 29 months, saying it's gone so quick. It really has, mate. The last year or two have just absolutely flown by, haven't they?
They have, yes. That's why with this live view failing that Matt's got, we put it into perspective how old that thing is, because it feels like when you had that for a year, I know. But Matt's been doing his remote feed for over a year now, and obviously the Friday shows, and then we've had that live view for years before that.
Isn't it?
It's crazy.
AS Studios, thank you so much. A brand new VIP and sending a £20 donation into the channel, saying I love this channel and I've finally joined. Hey, AS, we don't mind people taking the time. We're glad the channel's for you, and it's great to have you in the community as well.
Yes.
Thank you very, very much.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you all who signed up to Fleet Log today as well. Apologies that it's not on iOS just yet, but it'll be worth the wait. We are absolutely sure of that. Yeah, can't wait to have even more of you on board. Make sure you join the Discord, of course, as well. Even if you've not signed up yet, we'd recommend you join the Discord, because that's the best way to keep updated about the app.
Yeah, boosh. The winner, Mr. David MC.
Hey, no
David
way.
MC has got 1 month free.
No way. Congratulations, David.
Good
Nice.
Congrats.
And Beastie, thank you very much. Loving the app, guys. Very addictive, saying Beastie. Glad you're enjoying it.
It is addictive, isn't it?
Did we see what's happening with Gil today? Is he? Why are you not?
Is he making our roast yet?
Why you not got the roast on, Gil?
Yeah.
I'll have a bit of gammon, I think, on mine, and a bit of beef. You do the old carvery trick where you just keep changing your mind. No, I'll have a bit of beef. No, can we just put some turkey on as well?
I'll have all three.
Sam already put a carvery request in with me this morning.
Oh, mate.
Can we have carvery after?
Mate, carvery is the bomb.
Any excuse?
Yeah.
Any excuse?
Graham saying, I love this stream. Absolutely mega show, as always. And nice to hear that the app is going to be a success. You work so hard and deserve it. It's also nice. There's a lot of trust in the channel as well. It really is, Graham. As I say, the sign-ups have well exceeded our expectations, especially with the little setback with the Apple delay as well. So we can only imagine what we're going to hit with the Apple release, and hopefully we can get to 500 users before the end of the year. That would be really, really nice. Singapore out. We're going to turn this up.
What time's the Formula 1 on chat, by the way? Because, yeah, that'll be entertaining if it's wet today. I think it was the Brazilian Grand Prix last year where it was soaking wet, and that was such an end. It might have been Brazil or Mexico. I think it was Brazil. And that was so good to watch.
That woke the cat up, says Suze.
Mate.
Proper departure. Not messing about there, are we?
Yeah. What have we got next, shall we see? I'm just using Fleet Log over Flight Radar at this point. Enjoying all this. Got a Virgin Atlantic Airbus A330 300 series GV WAG. Yeah, that's a good picture, isn't it? Look at that. That's a good picture.
Whose picture's that?
That's a good picture, isn't it?
Hey.
One of my rare pictures. That in itself is a rare catch.
Heading out to Las Vegas. And we've also got the Gulf Air pinging up as well. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys, and share the stream around as well.
3 p.m. start. That's perfect. Nice.
Good timing, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
I might stick that on, actually.
Wait.
Is it on Sky? Do you get better stuff if it's on Sky? Because I got that Now TV, didn't I?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, they're usually on Sky F1, aren't they, usually?
Good thing is, as well, this season, I think Premier League is a lot more on Sky as well, so I can actually make use of that subscription. Yeah, make sure you join the Fleet Log Discord, folks, as well. That's a great place to be if you want to get involved with the Fleet Log community.
There goes the Virgin Atlantic A330 blasting out of Manchester Airport. A great sound.
What have we got next? Sun Express to Dalaman.
Yep, it's a Max 8 this time. Heading out on 2-3 right. Apologies for the lower visibility there. A little bit damp today.
At least.
Yes.
Hello, good morning, everybody.
Andrew says, logging planes on the phone, watching the stream on the iPad, and watching the Tour de France on the TV. You've only got 2 eyes, Andrew. How are you managing all them, mate? How about that for multitasking?
Didn't think men could multitask.
I was going to say, get a picture of that. You might get in Guinness Book of Records for that.
They're fish for everything.
Listen, don't be typing stuff like that in the chat, mate. Us guys have got away with not being able to multitask.
Especially when your missus is in the chat, don't say anything. Fish them.
Our missus all think we can only do one thing at once. Don't be typing stuff like that.
Andrew saying...
We'll have to hoover up whilst watching Airliners Live at this rate.
Mate, don't think of my ideas. The British GP is the only one to be aired for free on Channel 4. There you go.
God forbid Airliners Live charge $4.99 for an app.
Disgusting. How dare you earn a living?
Lego AvGeek, the local time is in the banner at the bottom of the screen. It's currently 11:04 exactly.
And a nice toasty 17 degrees C. Not. Middle of summer, by the way. Watching that air. Sun Express climbing out there on Fleet Log, you can see there. Let's give it another log. So you can see I've already logged this 16 hours ago, so it would have been yesterday evening I seen this fly overhead. I'll give it another Bosch. There you go. It added a new entry, and that should update in a moment as well to reflect that. If I refresh while it updates, it takes a moment. Tell Stuart's watching the stream. He's just submitted a certain plane to the old thing.
Yeah.
Oh, aye, there you
So
go.
I'll give that an approve, I think. He submitted a certain Wimbledon special.
Ah.
So I wonder how long if we can try and get that on the stream potentially. Alpha 6 EOE, is it, from memory? Beautiful. Yeah, people in the chat saying sometimes F2 is better than F1. Sam watches Formula 2 sometimes as well. And to be fair, it feels like there's more of an emphasis on actual racing in Formula 2 and less so on, like, the car itself's technology and, you know. Because I know, is it Red Bull have had a lot of shtick about their car not being top tier, and because they've got Verstappen, haven't they? And when you compare Verstappen to other drivers they've had in the same car, there's a massive disparity.
Yes.
Even really good drivers, like, you feel a bit bad for these drivers that Red Bull get on because they have such high expectations and he just can't deliver what he does. I'm sure Verstappen's on quite a good wage.
I'm sure he's not too bothered by that.
He's probably quite well looked after. Weather warning, there are blue skies in the vicinity of the RVP. You could get some sun. Stay posted for updates. Right, you ready, Matt? Are you ready?
I don't know about
Are
this.
you ready?
I'm mentally prepared.
John Gilbert, thank you for the gifted membership as well. It's gone to Graham Peters.
You know it's bad when you're getting warnings for blue skies.
Right. Mets offers red warning. I feel like any heat in this country these days is a warning of some, you know, heat wave, yellow warning, be careful.
I love how they were saying on the news, there's been a heat bomb. Heat bomb.
Oh, what was that I seen? Blowtorch temperatures I seen the other day. I was like, what? Give it a rest.
What, 1,000 degrees?
You literally.
Go out your house, you feel like you're engulfed in flames.
Oh, no, you're just going to burst into flames the second you step outdoors. Yeah. This week Silverstone's got Formula 4, 3, 2 and 1. Good grief.
Wow.
I have no idea what any of them are like. Forecast 29 degrees on Friday. There you go, Matt.
Oh.
You're missing Turkey. Just missing an all-inclusive bar now.
Yeah.
Wow. Long rotation there on the Ryanair 737. Now this is credit to, well, Stuart first of all, but also Rich, because the photo for the Wimbledon special that Stuart just had approved is already shown on the app. How cool is that? So this is the aircraft that we're seeing in a moment here at Manchester. The A380-800 series in the Wimbledon special. It's on the way in. It'll be here within the next 45 minutes. And it's already shown on Fleetlog, of course, because it's being tracked across Europe.
Hey, and Philip, welcome back for 22 months of support, saying just got the app. Happy days. Thank you, Philip. Thanks for joining up. Hope you enjoy it. Hey, welcome in, Barry. Good to see you.
Hey, Barry.
Yeah, Nigel, I think Friday's going to be glorious then if it's forecast 29 degrees C.
Mr. Posh Martin on the Twitch channel. Just subscribed for 3 months in a row. Welcome in.
Hey.
Good to see you. Oh, nice, Stuart. I need to get Airliners Live on the United t-shirt, don't we?
It sounds like we'll be sponsoring them next season. At this rate. Fleetlog. Who's their main sponsor these days? Wasn't it like Snapdragon or something like that?
Something like that,
Snapdragon.
yeah, correct.
It's a strange one, that, isn't it?
Well, apparently they're trying to get into PC CPUs, Snapdragon.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's why they're doing a lot of the advertising.
Okay. Possibly.
Great to have so many of you with us today. Welcome to the Super Sunday show. It's great to have you all with us.
Got the Gulf Air Dreamliner heading back to Bahrain on a taxi out. 787-9 Dreamliner. Just catching that on the old fleet log. Give it a log, shall we? Yaboosh. Getting loads of planes today. Loving it.
Picture that, innit? Great picture, that one.
Great picture. Shall we look? Clean.
When did we add call signs?
A few weeks ago. Did you not even notice
that shows how west I've been.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that we'd added the call signs in.
It's cool, isn't it?
That's been there for a few weeks.
Yeah. It's only when you expand it, though, so it is easy to miss.
Oh, only when you expand it, right.
Yeah. There's also all this data down here.
I can let myself off then.
A lot of people miss this. There is a report issue button down here. So if you do see something that's not 100% right, including a photo or something, you can always report it.
Yeah, make sure you do that, guys, because it'll just help us to fix the database. Once you report an issue, it will get fixed. So if you see an issue with a livery, you see an issue with a reg, or maybe it's assigned to the wrong company, we'll just show you one more time. Just expand the plane all the way.
Yeah.
We'll show you from the beginning. If you click a plane, it'll open like this. And then you want to expand that all the way up and scroll to the bottom. There's a little report issue button there. If you click that, you can file a report, and you just need to let us know what the issue is, whether it's a livery, aircraft type, operator, or the photo's wrong. Just do a brief description of the issue, chat, and they will come through to the user submission issues, of which we have 2 at the moment that we need to fix.
Only 2.
And you guys can really sort of help the app along with stuff like that. So thanks to everyone who's done that. Audrey gifting a membership. Thank you, Audrey. Good to see you today. Ryanair just arrived in on 23 right from Cologne. 737-800, of course.
Yeah, thank you all for joining us so far. We're here for another hour or so here at Manchester Airport.
Flying this show, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah. How many sign-ups?
Oh, gosh.
206, I think.
206.
Claire saying you're really dangling a carrot for us iOS users. Listen, you got to blame Apple, man.
Stop being mean.
We can't help it. It's your phone people that are doing us in here.
Yeah.
We had it ready at the same time. It took a day to get processed on the apps on the Android store. We're looking at 1 to 2 weeks on Apple.
Why isn't the app called Yaboosh? Mate, I missed the joke there.
Definitely missed it.
You have to Yaboosh all the planes.
Yeah.
Mate, we've got to come up with a daily challenge that's called Yaboosh. What can it be?
Just scream Yaboosh when you log a plane.
Yeah, when
the microphone has to
completed all
register.
your daily challenges, you've got to shout Yaboosh and record it.
Or maybe you get 1 Yaboosh a month, where if you're about to use your daily streak, you just have to scream Yaboosh at your phone, and you get 1 day off where you don't have to do a daily streak.
Your daily Yaboosh is complete.
Your monthly Yaboosh pass.
You're almost at your Yaboosh.
$2,000 for an extra Yaboosh.
Maybe that's the free version.
In-app purchase.
Yeah, the free version. You have to buy Yabooshes. They get you 1 free plane. Yeah, it's not available on iPhone yet, Duncan. Will be soon.
1 free.
But obviously, like in things like Play Store and the App Store, they have very stringent guidelines about, like, the security of the app, the usability, the scalability, because obviously you've got devices of all different sizes. And this is all something that Rich has really worked, and us as well, to be fair, really meticulously to make sure it conforms with everything and make sure it works on all different devices and different generations and all sorts. You've got like some displays that use like super retina AMOLED displays, and some of them are like just quite old, of course. And like Martin said, Play Store did approve it very, very quickly. No complaints. And Apple just had to be a bit awkward and throw down a few
We were
shapes.
expecting it slightly, to be honest.
Yeah.
But we kind of just hoped that we'd get away with it. But anyway, it's fine. Look, we want the app to be perfect.
Yep.
And if it means asking you guys to wait a week or two, we'll have to do that. We'll have to do it. And listen, iOS guys, we'll get it to you as quick as we can.
Hey, and you guys like me on iOS, like gives them enough time. The guinea pigs. So if anything else goes wrong with the app or anything tech, like get sorted.
You'll have a few extra little bits.
And congrats, David, on winning the month of Fleet Log as well. Can you drop me an email, David, to the email address, and we'll get that sorted on your own account for you.
Yep.
Get in there, Dave. Go fair. Just about to enter the active runway. We are in single ops. We also have a lovely heavy on taxi out. I think shoot.
Yeah, we've also got the Bahrain Dreamliner map lining up as well. That's going to be next out. Hey, Loopy, good to see you, mate. How are you doing?
Hey, Loops.
Hey, mate. This Aer Lingus A330 is loaded with the CF6 engine, so it's going to be super noisy today going out. Make sure you turn your volumes up for this departure.
Who's bought an Android phone just to get on Fleet Log this weekend?
I bet you people are tempted. I'd be that one guy who's eyeing it up like, someone on Facebook Marketplace is selling one, you know.
As Martin mentioned, the Go Fair now lined up for the return flight to Bahrain.
Sierra Alpha Simon saying, weather update. The sun is arriving. The Airliners Live beanie has been removed.
You've got to watch out with that beanie. You'll overeat.
Your head will be on fire. You'll be dehydrating.
I have to come with a public announcement for them.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Smooth rotation there from the silky, smooth Dreamliner.
Always a little bit heavier than the usual Dreamliners, aren't they, the Go Fair?
That's it, yeah. It's not the longest flight in the world, about a 7-hour flight down to Bahrain.
I believe the load factors are really good, though.
Good to see Mr. Simon there taking his beanie off. He's confident with that.
Yeah.
He's strutting with confidence.
That's it.
Mate, taking your beanie off in the summer, what are you
You're
doing?
brave, you.
Just give us another wave. There he is over there.
Mad lad.
What a guy.
Chat, do we have any chiropractors in the Airliners Live community that fancy coming to the Airliners Live office once a month? That'd be nice. Anybody fancy it?
My mum retires this year. She retires this month, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes.
After a lifelong of dedication to full-time work, she's finally having a break.
Oh, nice.
And she's actually a qualified, certified, what do we call it, reflexologist.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's like feet-like therapy.
Okay. Oh, right.
I have no idea what it is. But
Not letting anyone near my toes.
I know, my feet are well too ticklish to do something like that.
Honestly, I can't. You know what? I can't stand that people like just tickling the bottom of my feet.
I cannot handle people going even like looking at her feet. She cannot do it, mate.
And people messing with her teeth as well. You know, like tapping on the teeth. Oh, just the noise just goes through me, man.
I can't even do massages, mate. I remember I went to the Turkish baths once when I went to Turkey. And man, it was just weird, man. I was someone else like having their hands all over.
Like sometimes I say to Jen, just rub me shoulders, will you, for a minute?
Yeah.
But I can't imagine just going in somewhere
random
going like,
bloke.
hello, like,
rub me back.
This is a bit weird, isn't it? Take your shirts off for us now.
Go on.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Leave your pants on, though.
Tom and Anne, thank you very much for the 5 gifted, guys. Really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. And thanks again for the kind gift, Anne. Really appreciate that. We'll be celebrating when iOS is released, I think.
Anne's definitely the boss. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, Anne and Tom. Here we go.
You just end up laughing in the massage. And it's awkward, isn't it?
Mate,
it's
I was
just
like, can you stop
just
that?
a bit mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if someone's touching your feet. Volume up, ladies and gents. CF6 is about to roll off from 2-3 right.
Must admit that a couple of times I did go to a chiropractor. It really did help me.
Mate, I've got to say, when you've been like when I was younger and I'd played a full 80 minutes of rugby, mate, that massage after me.
Yeah.
Katie's saying reflexology is brilliant. One time I had a really bad migraine, which normally lasts about 3 days. My session had it gone completely.
Wow, that's good. That's great.
Right? Maybe my mum knows the secret code here.
She's onto the meta, man.
Yeah.
Linga say 3:30 for Orlando is on the way out. Captain Chris is on the move as well, Smithy, just about to come round the corner.
No worries,
yes.
okay.
Let's get him logged, shall we?
Yes.
What's he flying, Chris? Is it an A330?
A330, I believe.
All right, okay.
We are at 95 brand new members on the stream as well, chat. Thank you very, very much. 95 VIPs, insane support today.
Yeah, Suze, I'm the same. I don't know. I just things like massages and stuff. I can't do that. I don't know. It's a bit weird. A bit weird for me.
It takes me 20 minutes.
Yeah. Males make me even more tense. That's it. Yeah. Here we go. Now on the roll. Someone's been getting practice in there, haven't they? On the old camera.
Oh, yeah.
Janet's saying, I love a hot stones massage. What is that?
I've seen those. It's like when they put like pebbles on your back and that.
Yeah.
So you lie down.
Is that relaxing, is it?
I don't know,
but they put like pegbles all the way down your back.
Yeah.
And apparently it's like, I don't know, just like it relieves a lot of the pressure in your back. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things, isn't there?
I don't know, go for that. Like, what if they got to get the temp of those stone thingies wrong? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just burn your
like
back.
at home, sometimes I scuff up against the
back.
oven and I think something's at 200 and it's at max.
Yeah.
Imagine if they did that with your stones. You know what I mean? Scuff up against the old oven.
Just put some super noodles in the microwave and put them on your back. Steak bake on your back.
Wow.
I'd leave a mark, wouldn't it?
That's my kind of massage.
Steak baked gravy on your back.
Leave the sausage rolls out of it, just steak bakes.
I know. Steak bakes are insanely hot. I'd love to put a temperature probe in one of them and just see what the actual number is. Proper blowtorch temperatures then. To Daily Mail or whoever said that article. This green screen looks a lot better than their ass green screen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is all green screen. This, we're not actually at the airport.
At home on my couch.
You're still in Turkey, you.
I wish.
Gonna do some water polo in a minute.
Get a toasted Pop-Tart on your back. It's like lava, says John.
Mate, that's dangerous.
That is dangerous.
Right, with a steak bake.
Bit of a float from the Rainer. Down. Right on the money. On the hump.
Wow, the visibility really dropping. Pretty fast this right
now. Hot, yeah.
Yeah.
Hot that Rainer.
Yeah, very odd to see a Ryanair rolling out that far.
Yeah, using
idle reverse.
Yeah, using a lot of runway.
I get in trouble.
That's the thing with Ryanair is they've got to go all the way back to Terminal 3, so I think getting off the runway quick helps them out a lot. I have seen that plane before. You can see there at the bottom there, logged 2 days ago I've seen it. EIHGL, the 737 MAX 8200 with Ryanair.
As you can see on Andy's map, a lot of planes are green. The ones in red he's not seen yet. So they're the ones that are missing.
Yeah, it's quite a few, isn't it? Getting there. You'll eventually find that you'll have so many green planes that a red one will stand out a lot.
Yeah.
So that's this EasyJet next to go. We'll give that a log as well.
I'm working on getting, like you said, the majority of the Manchester-based aircraft logged me first. That's what I'm looking at first.
Yeah. And I think like things like Virgin Atlantic with their A350s, you'll quite quickly find yourself getting all of them.
Yes.
Of course, the Aer Lingus UK fleet. Jet2 as well, probably quite an easy one because you get a good variety of them. See how Simon said, weather update currently completed my 500th wardrobe change in the morning thanks to Manchester microclimate. Right. He's dressed well for it, I think. Loopy saying, quick question, hot stones or ice cubes? And two different people said ice cubes because they go well in whiskey.
That's the right answer.
Yeah.
Air Transat touching down from Toronto. Lufthansa in front out to Frankfurt. And just again, guys, if you do have an ADS-B receiver, if you're somebody that feeds data into the likes of Flight Radar 24 and things like that, if you could add ADS-B .fi, very specifically the .fi, so ADS-B.fi, to your list of destinations for your data, we'd really appreciate that, guys. So if you already have an ADS-B receiver, please add ADS-B.fi to your list of destinations. That'll really help out Fleetlog as well, as it's ADS-B.fi that we get our data from. And the more coverage we can get, the better.
I'm pretty impressed with how worldwide it is, but there are definitely regions and little pockets and things around the world where it could be better.
We could definitely do with a bit more coverage around Heathrow, guys. If we can get some Heathrow ground coverage a bit better, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it has prompted me to do a bit of research into it. What transponders use is quite a high frequency bandwidth. I think it's 109 megahertz, I think, is what ADS-B transponders use, which don't travel through buildings very well. So it means that, if you've got elevation, you've got height over an airfield, it's great. Here in Manchester, for some reason, they have multiple ADS-B receivers that are picking up Manchester. We've set one up at Barton Aerodrome ourselves, and you see that coverage improving.
Here is a certain captain named Chris, about to depart. 23 right.
Have a safe flight, Chris. Good to see you. Even some awesome ribbons behind as well.
I'm sure the weather over there in the States will be a lot nicer than here.
Look at that chat.
Wow. And Jake O in the chat saying he's just completed all of his daily challenges.
Oh, yes.
Hey, nice. What daily challenges did you have, Jake?
Let's get some yabooshes in the chat for Jake. Yaboosh. Maybe there should be a notification that pops up when you get all three, like yaboosh on the screen.
Yeah.
Big yaboosh emote on your phone.
Air Transat just arrived in from Toronto. 6.5-hour flight.
As Jill says, we're almost at 1,000 likes, folks, so hit that like button on YouTube. Helps us out massively. If you can hit 1,000 likes, that's always a nice bonus on these shows. Did you feed Captain Mark's data into the box? Yeah. Get a little receiver on his planes. And that's it. Like I was saying, like the height helps a lot. You know, if you got an ADS-B receiver, a lot of people put like the antennas on their roof or somewhere in the house where it's high. And we find that a lot in the office because we have an ADS-B receiver inside the office at the moment. We're tempted to put it outside some way, but it's not massively needed because we're about an aerodrome. And what we want to do is, well, first of all, we set it up and we noticed there's a big blind spot going towards the northwest. Like, well, right next to the M62, and we can't even reach that. Like, there's a couple hundred meters away. Whereas the other way, we can go all the way to Sheffield. We can get aircraft from.
Crazy, that,
and it's just due to like line of sight and things. So, yeah, it's a lot of work.
Lufthansa out next. Heading back to Frankfurt, A320. And there have been a few questions about whether or not the app is just designed for the UK, but absolutely not. We do have coverage across the world wherever the ADS-B data is being fed in. Just to be completely clear, we do rely on ADS-B data, so if you do live in a bit of a black spot where the data isn't being provided, then there isn't a huge amount we can do about that, unfortunately. But as you can see on Andy's phone, he's just headed over to the States, and we can see lots of aircraft over there. If we zoom all the way out as well, you can see plenty of aircraft. Just bear in mind as well that when we are at full zoom, we do kind of apply some data thinning, I think it's called. There is like data thinning where we don't show all of the planes that you can see when you're fully zoomed out because you just don't need to see them. But as you zoom in, they'll all appear. But as you can see, we're in the States there, and there's plenty of coverage, and it's the same across Europe as well.
Yeah, the US has really good coverage, maybe even better than the UK in places.
I've noticed like military, especially the military stuff, a lot better reception in the US for some reason. I'm not sure why that is, but
yeah,
the data seems to be a lot more in depth.
And we need more photos as well in the US as well. Like I think we need some more US based photographers to get some pictures on there because there's definitely a lot of work to do over there. But it's incredible how quick things are increasing on the data front, you know, like in terms of the planes that we're getting, the photos that are being submitted, and so on.
How's the Australian coverage, St. Peter?
I think likewise. I think it's pretty good.
I think one easy way to check, ladies and gents, if you head to adsb.fi on your internet and you just click the map, head over to your part of the world, see what the coverage is like. If it's good on ADS-B, we'll have it on FleetLog. So adsb.fi, use that to check the coverage in your area. And as long as it's good, you can get on FleetLog, because theoretically everything that shows on adsb.fi should show on our app. Nice one, Vicky. Scrambled egg on toast. Wow.
Bit of red sauce with that.
Plenty of black pepper on that as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't be shy. Are you on Wi-Fi then, by the way?
No.
4G or 5G?
4G.
I'm 4. I was getting thingy. I was getting a bit of internet on Friday, but it weren't strong enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, adsb.fi. It's different to adsb.exchange, so just bear that in mind.
We've just gone over to Sydney And you can see just how many planes are on the ground here at Sydney Airport. Pretty incredible.
Wow, look at that queue.
That queue there, that's incredible.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Obviously, a lot of planes still need photos and things. Like I said, worldwide, we're looking for more photographers as well.
What time is it there at the minute?
Gosh, it must be late in the evening now, mustn't it, over there?
Yeah.
Like 7 or 8 p.m., I'm going to say.
I think it's one of those airports that never sleeps, like, you know, it never, like, practically not.
Yeah. So let us know, chat.
Wow, look at this cool dude here. There's a kid here in the RVP. He's got a remote he's got a sit-in BMW car there.
Oh, yeah.
That's class, that.
Mate, don't give Dakota any ideas.
You're going to have to get one of them.
I love, some people have mentioned there's a Formula One of them, and it's actually branded as, like, McLaren.
Oh, wow.
And, yeah, it's, you get them in, like, toy shops and stuff, and every time you see him, you're like, mate, go on.
Yes.
You see the price tag, you're like, oh, maybe not.
I think the cool thing is now, obviously, you can really look forward to all that stuff, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially with you having a lad as well, because you can, like, I can imagine, like, you probably want to get in, like, stuck in with all the cool toys now, because obviously you got Dakota's like a lot of the girly stuff.
It's very girly,
but you're like, right, we're getting a lad now. I'm going to get him like Nerf guns. I'm going to get him all the cool, so some walkie-talkies.
Biggest water pistol you can buy.
Water pistol, super soaker.
Yeah.
I think I'm buzzing with one of each.
Yes.
I think you had all boys, didn't you, Matt?
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that, having a house full of lads.
A lot easier, mate. A lot easier.
Is it easier, is it?
Yeah, a lot easier, mate, than girls, trust me. At least I have to carry a shotgun around when they're 16.
See, I see, like, lads on the playground and that in school, and they're the ones who are causing chaos. It's the girls who are being all chill.
Don't get me wrong, they're trouble, but they're not as much stress and stuff like that. Yeah. I can promise you that. Not as much stress.
So I'm going to have one of each. I'm going to be able to...
A bit more robust.
See what both will like, eh? I'll tell you which one's which one's easier.
Bit of market research.
I'll report back in about 10 years, chat.
Yeah.
Does the app work globally? Yes, it does. There are some regions of the world where it's not covered, but...
as I say, check adsb.fi to check the coverage in your area before you purchase. Well, thanks to everyone who's signed up today, chat. That's overwhelming. 209 people on...
Mate, never expected that, you know, but thank you so much, everyone.
You can see here as well, this Icelander that just touched down, it's got the magenta tail. They're all broken down. There's more and more airlines we're trying to do this with.
Yellow one's better known as the Greg's tail from now on, yeah.
I like that,
yeah.
So we can give that a log as well.
Yeah, we are going quite granular with the data. So... and we're doing it as much as we possibly can. So as you can see, even with the Icelandairs, we've broken it down by tail colour. Yep. Jet2 is broken down by .com and holidays.
Yes.
So yeah, there's loads of cool
stuff.
I
wanted to do it with like Lufthansa in Scandinavia. We got these two different schemes there. The problem with them are they're always changing.
Yes.
Whereas with like Icelandair, that magenta tail is probably going to stay magenta tail for a very, very long time. And it means we can have little challenges and things, collect all the tails, for example. We're working on one now, which is collect all the Beluga XLs and things.
Oh, mate,
you know.
2 days down at Awaden for that.
Yeah.
Or Hamburg. I'll get down to Toulouse, maybe.
Yeah. Because that's another thing, when you click on a Beluga XL now, it tells you which XL number it is, like just as a little tag, which is cool. I want to do that more often with like fleets. Like I said, like Martin said, with Jet2, holidays versus .com. As a plane spotter, it's just a nice little touch. And with these, I think Icelandair intended this to happen, but as a plane spotter, you do want to kind of catch all the tails, don't you, and see them all. Gives them all a bit of character as well. Gail, that's a bit late, isn't it? Saying Sunday roast is tomorrow.
All right.
What's going on?
That's a Monday roast then, that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of people are waiting on the iOS version, as are we. We will get it to you as soon as we can. How do you keep the fleets up to date? So we have an API that feeds into the app, but there's also a hell of a lot of manual processing that our team of volunteers are doing behind the scenes, and they're an incredible team as well. It's very boring work, and they're all really getting stuck in. We're not looking for anyone in the community to get involved at the minute, but it may be the case that if it's something you'd really want to help with, we may be able to accept some help from some community team members as well. And obviously, if you're doing a hell of a lot of work behind the scenes, helping on the old database and stuff, you can just have a free account on Fleetlog for the amount of time that you're helping the stream.
2E73.
I'm curious to what the numbers are going to be like when we launch the iOS one with the Android one being so popular.
Especially when you think how many people have got iPhones and stuff as well.
I know, it certainly feels like there's a lot of people missing out. Let us know in the chat if you're on iOS and you're waiting for Fleetlog. Let us know. I'm curious.
Yeah, Joe. So you can just upgrade your membership to the annual one. That's no problem. You just log in with the same information.
Sarah Alpha Simon, that's a bit of a strange emote. Can we get a human cargo photo for Sam? Yeah, she's almost the third trimester now, so getting close. Just weeks away.
Glenn saying I'm on iOS, it's going to be a day one download and subscription.
Yes.
I can't wait to get it to you guys, honestly. We will get it to you as soon as we can. Cheers, Janet. Thank you so much. Martin, 52 months.
Wow.
Crew seat member, a long-term membership there. iOS anticipation. There's a lot of people. How many people? Just type me in the chat if you're on iOS and you're waiting for us to release it. I'm curious how many people in the chat are sort of day one. Only type it if you like. I'm going to get it day one when we release it. I'm curious if you're on an Apple device.
It's like the people who used to queue outside of Apple stores for the latest iPhone. If you remember them back in the day. That's how it feels right now. That's quite a lot of me's in the chat, isn't it?
Wow, a lot of iOS people.
Yeah, Matt included as well. Luckily, some of the beta testers... You still have access to the beta, Matt?
Yeah, of course.
I think so, yeah. So luckily, they can still
People
help
on
out.
Twitch as well.
Yeah. Ryanair 737 Max A200 coming in next. And as you can see, Cathay Pacific A350 heading out to Hong Kong as well.
And Carl, thanks very much for the 34 months. Will be day one iOS for me. Cheers, Carl.
Good to hear so many people who, like you say, anticipating it as well.
Yep. And me and Martin used to be on iOS many moons ago.
After this debacle, I will vow to never buy an Apple device again.
Yeah, it has put us off a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has put me right off. I was trying to make a payment yesterday and it just wouldn't accept my card, wouldn't accept Jen's card.
Wow.
We ended up having to use Rich's card.
What?
Oh, yeah.
And that worked fine for some reason. We tried one on MasterCard, one on Visa.
Just because Apple. I think the last iPhone I had was the 5, I think. I had the 5 or maybe the 6, maybe. What are they on now? It must be on a decent...
16. I've got the 16 Pro Max.
16? Flipping heck.
Which I think is the newest. Probably a new version out by now as
Is
well.
it? I thought we were on about 13 in my head, or 12. Little nod of approval there from ALATC.
He's on it, isn't he?
He's all over it.
He's playing the game. What's the Android app called? It's called Fleetlog. You can search it on the App Store, but head on over to fleetlog.app to get everything there. You can make your account there. You can download the app.
What's the Android app called? It's called Fleetlog. fleet log, and it'll say Airliners Live underneath. Quite nice. Cathay Pacific heading out. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, but for the moment, we've got this EasyJet lined up. This aircraft's about to depart to Paris, Charles de Gaulle. Quick 1 hour southerly flight. This aircraft's going to be followed out by a Ryanair 73 on the way down to Milan.
Yeah, it'll be cheaper, Glenn, if you do it that way. The subscription will be slightly more if you're buying through Apple's payment system. So if you are on an Apple device, if you purchase the app through our website, it will be cheaper. Obviously, you can use Apple Pay, that's absolutely fine. But Apple take 30%. Can you believe that?
That's a lot, isn't it?
Crazy,
30%.
isn't it?
So if you want to use Apple Pay through the app, unfortunately the price will be higher. But as we say, you can head to the Fleetlog website, buy a subscription on there. It'll be the same price as Android. And then you can just log in on your Apple phone rather than actually buying it through your Apple phone. So just to be clear, we will go over that when iOS releases. But you will notice that it will show as being more expensive if you try and buy it through the Apple phone. I think it's quite common now for a lot of companies to kind of put an Apple tax on things because I think that's quite disgusting, to be honest.
It's a lot of money.
That's like a Dragon's Den
It's
deal.
like you say, it seems
point.
a standard thing to do nowadays, though, isn't it?
I could get like 5%, maybe 10%, but 30%.
30% is
Go on
huge
commission now.
amount.
Because then you got 20% tax as well.
Yeah.
So it's like 50% just gone. And yeah, it's crazy. And like I said, it's weird how normal it is because this is a learning experience for me. People were saying that on like YouTube, buying gifted memberships or on like subscription, streaming services. I'm not going to name names. But apparently they are more expensive on Apple devices than they are on Android. And it's because of that. And I think it's mad.
Well, there was actually a lawsuit in the States which has blocked that kind of being allowed as much.
Right.
And we're just waiting for our I was going to say companies, but
I think it's going in line
governments
with it,
over here to do the same.
Yeah.
Annika, thank you very much for gifting a membership to the community. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Annika.
So yes, if you're an Apple user, when the app's ready, buy the sub through our website. Save yourself some money. Ryanair out to Milan, and the Cathay Pacific is going to be next out.
We do have the Emirates Airbus A380 on final approach.
Yes.
That should be number 2 to land. Just behind, I think it's a Logan Air, I think, next. Yeah, ERJ 145 coming in.
I've got a visual on the Emirates.
Great.
Right there.
Wow, Stacey, it's about 15 helicopters around Silverstone at the moment. Gosh.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, 4K bacon. I'm not surprised. I cannot believe they're allowed to just yoink 30%. I know YouTube takes 30% of what we earn on here, but that's because they provide the encoding, transcoding servers, and they provide an absolutely massive organic audience.
Yeah,
all Apple do is just provide the platform to download the app.
Yep, and the payment method, which I guess
we don't want to use anyway.
Yeah, which I guess
we have our own.
The payment method has some benefits, like people like to have it all in one place. It's reputable, but we use Stripe payments, don't we? Which is very
Stripe, which works with Google Pay, Apple Pay anyway.
Yeah. So it's a bit silly.
Emirates A380 next to land. Nice in the Wimbledon special as well. Look at that. We got a bit of a whisper cloud behind it. Zoom out a touch on that, Matt. I think you should see a little. You can just see a little wisp there through the clouds as the Emirates passes through. And Sue's gifting a membership. That's gone to Glenn Lewis. Thank you very much, Suze.
Cheers, Suze. Slight bit of a crab on from the 380.
Next to land, King of the Skies. Wimbledon special on the A380, just arriving in, and we'll get that on fleet log as well. Look at that.
Get it logged.
Special livery, you can see in purple there, Wimbledon official partner special. And if Andy heads over to his logs page, you'll see today that special livery should have ticked over, and there it is. One special livery has been seen today. There you go. And you can see you've had 31 new additions. The 2 planes you've seen today, you already had in your fleet.
Quite a productive day, eh?
Not too bad. Let us know if you've just logged that aircraft, folks.
Don't go anywhere, ladies and gents. We do have another couple of heavies. We got the Cathay Pacific just about to line up for the return to Hong Kong, and also we have a TUI Dreamliner. Just going to hold short as well.
Garrett logged.
Garrett logged.
Yeah, nice to see the Wimbledon special though. Looked really, really smart. It's bonus points because it has the new Emirates scheme to it as well.
Yes.
New tail and winglets. Sammy just logged it as well. Nice.
Yeah, let us know if you've logged it. I know some people are playing along with the live streams that they're watching, which is great. Cathay Pacific out next to Hong Kong. TUI Dreamliner to Cancun following that out.
I know, Nigel, I've not been logging every single plane on today's stream. I've not been giving it my 100%. Nigel saying he's on 56 just from today's stream. Nice. Yeah, part of me would kind of wants to do every single plane because it'd be cool to see all the planes we've seen on a particular stream, if that makes sense. And have a nice summary, but the problem is I'm trying to do multiple things today, and to keep up with it on the stream is quite tricky. I'm glad you folks are keeping up with it. Wow, look at that colour. Oh my gosh. Nash Toicher, thank you for the 10 Airlines Live gifted memberships.
Wow.
Really appreciate that. Let's some mega bombs in the chat. Just as the A380 taxis passes. What a view that is. What a stunning livery. It works so well with the Emirates colours.
Absolutely.
That's
Just
great.
those little touches, like you say, on the winglets and stuff, really make it look very smart. Not the NBA special, but, you know.
Yeah, it's the same kind of energy.
And now we have the two-air Dreamliner about to line up as well, gents.
Yep, 2 fly Nordic on the move. About to line up, I've just got it on fleet log here. Just lining up the start of 2-3 right. It's a great picture by Alex there as well.
Yes.
I've just given it a log as well. 787-9 Dreamliner. Thank you to all who have signed up today on Fleet Log as well.
Yes.
We have 214 users on
That
there.
is wild.
Yeah.
Playing a bit of a gale out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit breezy. Getting all the seasons at once. You see a bit of sun now.
I know.
Where? Where's that?
What's that?
I'm holding out for it.
EasyJet on finals.
Was it aircraft arriving in from Milan?
I seen this aircraft yesterday, apparently.
We need like some sort of airliners live account on Fleetlog that kind of just keeps track of all the planes we've seen on the streams.
I was saying that to Nigel. Yeah, like
the problem is we can't do it because we can't like expect a moderator to do it.
Yeah,
the same person isn't always going to be available. It's not always going to be me. It's not always going to be you.
Exactly. Yeah.
We like to sort of, I don't know. Anyone's got any ideas?
Or if anyone's just a pro at Fleetlog.
Yeah, any Fleetlog pros.
Yeah.
Use the best Fleetlogger. Emirates just arriving on stand 12 there.
Fleetlog league table.
Yeah. Yeah, people did say earlier that you should have like a leaderboard. The problem is it wouldn't work on our app because there's just too many different ways to use it. And I think if there was a leaderboard, it would just be full of people cheating.
Encourage people to just spam click the app and cheat.
Yeah. Whereas the way it is now, like you can use it however you want.
See an aircraft they're never ever going to see.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, nice one, Owen. It's pretty much like the database, Owen. Andy and Sam and everybody have been on the database, and as quick as you're doing them new, it's going to be like that for a month or two, mate, I think.
Yeah, it was funny. Yesterday I did 2 hours in the morning and of database issues, and they went up as I was doing them.
Yeah.
And then me and Sam sat down for 2 hours in the evening together and did a bunch more. Got it back below 1,000, but I think it's now back up again.
Yeah. And for anyone who's sending support emails in, just please bear in mind that we will get to them probably tomorrow. We can see the emails coming through, and we will get them answered as soon as we can.
Yeah, just be a bit patient with that, guys.
And Airline's like weather app. That'd be good. It just says it might rain.
Yeah,
it
it's
probably
gonna
will
rain.
rain.
Or just nobody knows in big letters.
Yeah. Look out your window.
$4.99 a month.
Yeah.
Apple take 30%.
Yeah. In-app purchase for the sun.
Yeah. There are some weather apps out there which are like simple, they're just like, it might rain today, just like general.
Yeah,
I think that's what it takes these days, because the more you read into it, the less you know.
Yeah.
I think my phone has got a thing on it where it's like, you can have like a dynamic background which has effects for the weather.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, okay. You're depressing me. Every time I open my phone, it's just raining.
Your phone always looks like it's soaking wet.
I know. Gary Bennett, good to see you. Pete, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for watching.
Hey, lads.
Welcome, everybody. 2,600 live viewers in the stream. Welcome, guys.
Not 5,000, no.
Yeah, almost 6,000 to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Have we done that? This one, I'm sorry.
What's that? Yeah, I read that out when you
did read that out?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's right, sir. Thank you very much.
Mad. You have the TAP Air Portugal for the return leg to Lisbon, just about to land. It's going to the next departure.
There's no photo for this one.
Yeah, photo.
No chat in that stream either. Honestly, I've never seen a stream chat so dead.
I know.
Pete, thank you very much for the Premium Economy membership. Welcome back, Pete. Hope you're doing well.
Get in, Pete.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome to all the new VIPs we got on today's show.
Out to Lisbon. TAP Air Portugal lined up next.
Shrek in the chat asking where are they planning on having the other gate for the A380. You know this, Matt, don't you, quite well?
Yeah, I think they're going to, from the latest progress we've seen from the remote cam on the car park there. Yeah, they are putting the stand right on the end of Pier 2. So yeah, there's two actually stationed jet bridges there as well.
There you go.
Stoitzer again.
Wow.
With another 10 gifted memberships into the stream. Stoitzer, thank you so much.
Legend.
That is a huge amount of support. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Incredible support today. Thank you very much.
20 gifties total. Thank you. That's huge.
Bringing the blue sky as well.
I know. Lifting spirits.
It is.
Incredible show today, folks.
Get some love in the chat. That's a huge amount of support, folks.
And this is all on top of the likes of Ko-fi donations, and also people sign up to Fleet Log. Is insane.
Yeah, and don't forget, ladies and gents, if you do have any questions regarding the new app, don't be afraid to drop them in the chat, mine and Andy.
Ask any question you want.
Yeah, we are focusing on Fleet Log today, as I'm sure you've guessed, so we don't mind answering any questions that you may have.
Fire away.
Colin and Dawn in the chat still as well. I did see them up on the mound earlier.
Yeah, I saw them this morning,
Yeah, they're around. We've got Amy and Pedro in the cafe as well. I did see them before.
Nice.
As well as the usual Tom and Ann.
Ann and Tom.
Ann and Tom, in this case.
Michael tuning in from the USA. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Hey. Oh, you are, Michael.
Yeah, hope you had a good Independence Day as well. Was that yesterday or day before?
Friday,
Friday,
yeah.
Baz Travels, he's just walked straight into first class. Go on, Baz.
Get him, Baz. Get
Not
the
messing
champagne
about
out,
there,
mate.
is he? Three-course meal on the way to Baz.
Yep, caviar.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy. Ryanair 737 just rolling. It's a Max, this one. On 2-3 right.
Oh, and just in on the remote stand. I'm not sure if the Hainan's on the way. Yeah, it might be. Hainan on the move shortly.
Awesome.
We're about 1 to 2 weeks away from iOS airplanes. They just came back with a couple of changes they want us to make, which we are on with.
So,
which is all positive. It's all good stuff. So,
Andy, that's a good question, Tim. Is there going to be an option to like photos that have been submitted on the app? So we are considering some kind of front end for photos. So you can click on the photo, you can expand, you can see some details about the EXIF data and
maybe some other images that photographers taken as well.
Yeah, like a bit of a profile of people. And at that point, maybe we could have some kind of liking system. But at the moment, no. Obviously, as you can imagine, right now we're focusing on just building that photographer library. We don't want to get too many steps ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, and letting the app settle in is really important as well, chat.
Yeah.
We can't just start hammering new features within a month of release.
Yeah.
The app needs to settle in, it needs to bed in, we need to fix any issues that users have come across with the current build. let ourselves just settle a little bit, and then we'll get cracking on the old road map as well, of which is quite extensive. You'll be quite impressed. I think we've got a lot of features which are coming.
I think from a photographer's point of view, it'd be nice to have like a public profile where you can share all of your work and you can show off, have one place where you can see all your pictures and things. Right now you can kind of do that, but it's not. It's on the core, Fleetlog core, so you can see all of your photos as a photographer in one place. It's just not a public way to do it. It's just on your own account. Airplanes, that's another feature we're looking at, having an import feature to import your logs. Correct. You can currently export your logs from Fleetlog using Fleetlog Core. Import is one that we want to add. How is the app going to launch for Android? Android's already released, Nastoja. You can find it on the App Store or head over to fleetlog.app. And then, like Martin said earlier, the iOS version's not released just yet, and that's not far away from release. Can you log aircraft you've seen in the past, or do you have to be live to log it? I get you, Joe. Okay, so you can currently log planes that are on the map. You can also do a manual log, which is you go onto your logs page. I'll show you in a moment how you do that. And you can add and you can type in the reg and stuff. So if it's not on the map or whatever, we are adding a feature to be able to do like retrospective logs, so you can backdate them, so to speak. You can change the date to a previous date as well.
And importing as well, but importing is going to be a little way off if people are looking to import massive databases. That's going to be a little while off yet, just to be clear.
I will show you, Joe, in a moment, though. Because people were saying, one of our beta testers was at an airport, at the terminal, about to be on a flight, and he was wandering around at the gates, and he wants to add them, and he could do that by just adding the regs manually. Yeah, I'll quickly show off that. So if here I am just on the map view at the moment. We go over to the logs tab, and you've got this little plus button here, so you can press that, and there you go. You can literally manually add in the aircraft reg, type, and all that. And interestingly, you've got pilot and passenger. So right now this isn't fully fleshed out, but it's in there. The seeds have been sown. So if it's a flight you've been on, you can type in things like the flight number, the aircraft reg and all that, origin and destination, where it was going from and to, and you can tick passenger, and that means you were a passenger on this, so it's your flight. So we're going to build on this system. Like people were saying in the chat, maybe you can have different colours on the map for different planes that you've flown on, and also you can just have a nice library of the flights you've flown on as well, which is all intertwined in the same app. Really nice. Yeah, a lot of people in the chat saying they got rain by them today. Yeah, it's doing the rounds, isn't it? Got sun now here.
Sun's great. Quick, get outside.
Yeah. Get your sunbed out. We do have the Hainan Airbus A330 on the move as well.
Yeah, Hainan just pushing back, and the KLM Neo as well.
No, Nash, it's I'm really impressed with how the app's been received, and yeah, it's kind of took all of us by surprise, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're really happy that you guys are enjoying it.
I was a bit apprehensive how it would be received and stuff.
Yeah.
But it seems to have been really...
216 people have signed up so far, and bearing in mind we've only released the Android version, so that's a huge amount of support. It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, we're made up, mate.
Yeah.
You never know, do you, what to expect from...
Well, no, I mean,
you never know, do you?
You know, like, right, we know we've put a lot of work into it. We know we've spent a lot of time on it and done a lot of testing, but you can never guarantee whether people are really going to want it until you release it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Ryanair next to land. Arriving in from Brussels, Charles de Roy. So we live stream at the Runway Visitor Park, Sol, but live streaming is our full-time job. This is our business. Both myself and Andy. We've got Matt with us today on the camera as well. And somehow we do this for a job, mate, so this is our living.
Bit of a bump from the Ryanair.
But anyone can come to the RVP, come down, enjoy a day out as well, get some awesome pictures. Spend time here at the RVP. There's a mega cafe, there's a shop, there's Concord, you've got toilets here as well. So you can really spend a full day out. There's a kids' play area, lots of static aircraft to come and see, and a great viewing mound as well. Make sure you come down. If you are going to come down on a weekend in good weather, we definitely recommend arriving before sort of 10 a.m.
Yes.
Because the parking does get full very quickly. Oh, nice, Linda. That's awesome. Yeah, at some point when the app's a little bit more settled in, we will be reaching out to some live streamers, see if they want to jump on the old app. Obviously, giving them a free account and stuff. That'll be happening in the future at some point. And the Hainan A330 heading out to Beijing is on the move. Going down taxiway Echo.
Yeah, thank you for all the support today, folks. It's been overwhelming today, actually.
Yeah, it's been huge. Thank you, everybody.
Sierra Alpha Simon saying, Captain's announcement. We are now on arrival into Manchester. We advise you wear flip-flops, trousers with one leg at half-mast, and a jumper.
Yeah.
You could take off and put on at the speed of a Concorde.
Yeah, one sock on, one sock off as well. They missed that out.
Right, I nearly wore me Crocs to the RVP today.
Crocs and socks?
Thought I got soggy toes.
No, definitely not. Crocs are bad enough. Never mind with socks on. Don't do it.
Hey, I do Crocs and socks.
Mate.
I'm proud.
Mate,
you can't shame me, you know.
Mate, friendships are going to be questioned.
That's all right. Don't worry.
Yeah, I got the Super Sunday
When's
show.
your birthday, Matt? We're getting you some Crocs.
Next Sunday, mine.
Okay, Sam.
Oh, Sunday show.
Yeah.
We're going to have a party, are we?
Yeah.
Get the jelly beans out.
That's it. Jelly bean roulette.
Mate, is it actually next Sunday?
Next Sunday, mate. Jelly bean roulette from the airport.
No way.
I'll just take a selection of jelly beans
Well,
down there.
I'll get the Monopoly out. I'll just sit downstairs, play some games. Bit of rematch.
Yeah.
Angela, we're live from the Runway Visitor Park, so we're catching all the arrivals and all the departures today. Susie Q's got Crocs and socks. Go on, Susie.
Susie.
Takes confidence, that.
Ryanair arriving in from Venice. We should make some airliners live Croc charms. Mate, no cap.
I'm seeing people more and more wearing them.
Yeah.
What do we reckon, chat?
Get fleet log croc charms as well.
And as Andy mentioned, here is the Hainan. This aircraft will be heading over on the return leg to Beijing.
A lot of younger viewers saying, can you change the age limit on the app to 12 and over? There's a lot more restrictions on an app if you're doing it that way.
Yeah.
And it's not something we know enough about. And also, you've got a monthly financial subscription as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't really want to start messing about with that, to be honest.
Yeah, the issue is handling people's data as well. When you're dealing with children,
that's the main factor, yeah.
And you got it's an international app, so every country does it differently.
Yeah.
So I think Rich has been smart and just put an 18 plus on it for now. Yeah. But we'll probably change that.
Sue's just drop us a message to remind me. I'll have a look. Scottish Linda, thank you very much for the £2 donation. Crocs and socks are comfy, Matt Cam, says Scottish Linda. It sounds like you're outvoted here,
Tell you what, right? Seriously questioning some friendships here. Don't say hi to me in the chat again.
Don't say hi to him, Linda, he says. It's alright, Linda, I'll just mute him if you want. Shall I just mute him? Get filming, Matt.
There you go, the Hainan, just giving it a log on Fleet Log. Looking great there. Another Stuart picture, Stuart Ferguson. What a legend.
We'll tell him, Linda. We'll tell him. We got you back. We don't pay him for his opinion, you know what I mean?
No, that's it. That's it. Should really keep quiet.
We're trying to. I need to get Andy on it.
Andy don't.
I've walked past the Crocs.
Andy don't.
So I'm going to out Andy now. In the office, Andy tells me he wants some, but when he goes home, he says he doesn't. I think Sam says he wants.
I think it's one of them. When I get to the checkout, I'm like, I really want these. Got them in my hands. Got them on my feet. To be honest, I don't think I've ever worn them. So I don't even know what I'm missing out on.
I tell you what, right? If you wear them, I quit.
Quite buzzing. Maybe sketches at the
maybe
moment.
up on Southside soon.
Yeah.
Matt Live,
yeah. Never shouts out Airliners Live, just all the other streamers.
Yeah.
He's there with 6,000 viewers.
No chat.
No chat.
Come on, boys.
Turkish Airlines A321 Neo just arriving in next to land. Love seeing these at Manchester. Rolling out there, the Turkish Airlines. I thought it was going to make the exit there, but just veered over.
Oh, look, Courtney's in the chat out in Owen.
Oh, yeah?
Owen's got some croc charms on his crocs.
What's
he got? A Jet 2 one? And
Red Arrows.
Yeah. Play Airlines.
Yeah, Play Airlines.
Yeah.
Liverpool
Paris.
Airport. Yeah. Airliners Live. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Owen was never here.
Plymouth, man.
Where are you on holiday this week, Courtney?
Yeah.
Where's he took you this week?
I know. Which air show you at now?
Which air show you at?
You were telling us how he's booked the States for next year.
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
cool. That's cool. Hey, fair play, getting here, down everywhere.
I know. Make the most of it.
Hey, I'd still been looking at villas in Barbados this week.
I'm surprised you didn't have one booked on the way home.
Mate, that was
you
it,
did that
mate.
last time.
That was, believe it or not, right? No word of a lie. That's what she was looking at on the plane on the way home.
Before you unpack your suitcase,
Where
you
we're going
look at
next
holidays.
year. It's like, we're on the plane on the way home. Like, yeah, so. Mate, I'm just sat there though. She's showing me all these villas and stuff, and I'm thinking, mate, I'm going to need at least $3 or $4 just for flights, and you're showing me like villas, like, what the hell?
Jet2 need to do that. They need to have a travel agent on the plane, but on your way home. Sit there at the desk at the front of the plane. Like, right,
where you want to go next?
Come on, come book your next holiday. Beat them holiday blues.
Yeah.
No, we won't be live later, unfortunately, mate. It's been a pretty chaotic few days for us here, so we won't be live later. Japan 777 coming
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
That memes one are just too funny.
Yeah.
You seen them ones I've been sending you, Matt, on Instagram?
Oh, mate.
Rasta monkey.
Mate. Insane.
Baby mama's after me again.
Honest. Yeah. AI's got a lot to answer for, you know.
AI is just too funny for that stuff. Like. Out to Riga. That's Ryanair. He used to refuse to be seen in them, and now he wears them everywhere, saying Courtney.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's joined the dark side, and since I started wearing them, he loves them.
It's like a cult, isn't it?
Influencer.
Yeah. Influencer. Crocs sponsorship.
When's the Crocs sponsorship coming?
Go down well, that.
Oh, it's in 2 weeks, the Japan 777. Okay.
$222 Fleet Logs subscribers now.
Wow.
So we've almost had 100 more on today's show.
Just on the show. That's mad, you know.
I think it was 140, wasn't it, at the start?
That's how the iOS roll out.
Hey, that's mad.
That's how the Apple roll out.
Yeah. Like we said earlier, we would have been happy with 100 on both platforms, but
I think it's going to pop properly, but I think you're going to realise a lot once it really gets released on the Apple. You're going to have like quadruple the amount of emails you've got at the minute.
Yeah. Well, that was another thing. When we first posted it on TikTok, for example, we did a little video of Martin just being like, you know, did you want
Yeah.
turn plane spotting into a game? And that video popped off, and at the time, we didn't really have a call to action. We were just like, it's coming soon, guys, and no one really did anything. And we had so many comments of people looking for the app and things.
Yeah.
So now I feel like we put it back out there that it's available, especially when it's out on iOS as well. We'll have a lot of people.
I had loads of people on the Friday show asking me, when's it released? When's this? When's it? And I'm like,
It is gutting that we don't have iOS ready, but it'll be worth the wait.
Absolutely.
I'm not too sad about it.
And like I say, you can let people on the Android just...
There's chat, look at this. There's Owen's Crocs, look at that.
Oh, of course.
Air Force, Typhoon, Red Arrows, Formation. You know what? We'll have a look. We'll have a look for some airliners live ones. We'll have a look. Why not?
Flemos.
Who cares? We'll get some. Actually hyped. I'm going to play it on mine. A330 out. Here we go. Oh, nice, Ian. Yeah, we do love a good storm as well. Hey Frank, welcome in. Tuning in from the southeast Netherlands near Maastricht Airport.
Hey, nice.
Welcome in, Frank.
He's got a moment of peace before the grandson arrives.
Oh, make the most, mate. Make the most. I know that feeling too well.
Vic, that's funny. Guess who's Crocs in his quiz based on who's on it.
That's
Mate,
good.
Flemos would be the easiest. They're like the new Pandora charm craze, aren't they?
Yeah.
Croc charms.
Hey, Saudi are in the newer livery.
Oh, the new
doesn't
scheme.
look great, this.
Nice.
Yeah, I did wonder that, Owen. I did wonder, to be honest. Hey, look at this. You can tell Smithy's here, can't you?
Special.
Get it on fleet log. Beautiful Saudi scheme. I love that.
Oh, mate, it's something else.
I love that. That's how you do lines on a livery, isn't it?
I'm a big fan of the livery.
That's class, isn't it? Chat, that's a 10 out of 10, isn't it? Get the 10 out of 10s if you agree. I don't think it gets much better than that livery, in my
It's
opinion.
like retro, but modern at the same time.
I know. I think it's because the colours are just so bright.
Yeah. Fantastic.
But like you say, it's kind of got that retro vibe, hasn't it?
Superb. Make that on a 350. Oosh.
Mate, that'd be mega.
I haven't got around to doing it yet, but I was going to separate out deliveries on Fleetlog for Saudi, and it made me realise there isn't actually that many in this scheme, you know.
No.
Similar to Emirates, there's only like a handful.
Yeah, I think there's about 7, 8 or something. Maybe.
When I was messing with database stuff the other day, I realised that, you know, ITA, the Italian carrier, they've got quite a few Irish Reg aircraft as well.
Right.
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah. You see that a lot, don't you? One can only imagine the reasons for that.
KLM Neo.
Hey Gwen, good to see you.
Get back to Saudi in a sec.
Sorry, Matt.
There you go. I'm doing a plane spotting live stream tomorrow at Brisbane Airport. Any tips? Asking airliners, Tim. Well, get Fleetlog.
Yeah.
Help you keep track of all the planes that you see. Have a bit of fun with that. Saudi looking gorgeous in the new, old, slightly old scheme.
Get it logged.
Apparently Riyadh Air are rumoured to replace Saudi at Manchester with the Dreamliner and the A350. I'm not too hyped about not seeing this livery anymore, if that's true, Owen. As much as I like the Riyadh Air scheme, well, it gets much better than this.
Gorgeous.
Hey, Hudson Hughes, thank you very much for your very generous donation as well. Really appreciate the support.
Thanks a lot.
How's Neras getting on, Gwen? Is he going to be streaming?
I think he already is, I think. He's already gone live.
Nice.
I think it's his only stream this week, though. This week.
Yeah, he's going
Sunday.
on holiday, isn't he?
Yeah, he's away.
Lazy.
I tell you what, yeah. How dare he take an holiday?
What are we going to watch now?
I have to watch some more reggae streams.
Okay. Chat, we are coming to the end of today's show after that beautiful Saudi arrival, and we just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who supported the stream today.
Yes.
We will be back, of course, on Wednesday's stream. We'll get this Ryanair in to wrap up the stream, and a huge thank you to everyone who's got involved today, and the incredible amount of support, the gifted memberships, the sign-ups on Fleetlog.
Yes, huge thanks if you signed up over on
And
Fleetlog.
of course the Ko-fi donations as well. Very, very kind of you all. Twitch crew, we're going to love you and send you to our good mate Neras. So make sure you show some love to him. An awesome streamer, great content creator.
Yeah, good vibes in there.
And make sure you go and show some love in there, guys. Smash a like. Drop a sub as well.
Yeah, drop him a sub, give him a follow.
All right, Twitch crew, thank you for your support today. We will see you on Wednesday. And everybody watching on YouTube, a very big thank you for your support today, folks. It's been greatly appreciated. We hope you've all enjoyed getting on Fleet Log for those who have got involved today. Colin, thank you very much for the 24 months of membership. Getting that gold tail badge right at the end of this stream.
Colin, nice, mate. Thanks.
And big thanks to Matt, of course, upstairs on the camera. We've had Andy downstairs today.
No worries, boys. My pleasure as always.
Nice one, Smithy. Nice one, Brownie, as well.
Get in there, boys.
And chat, thank you very much for tuning in. We hope you've enjoyed Airlines Live. Whatever you're doing for the rest of your day today, have a fantastic rest of the weekend, guys. And we will see you next week. Looking forward to it.
See you Wednesday.
Nice one, guys.
Bye.
Ta-ra for now.
Bye. Take care.